fucking going in. We're fucking going in. We're going all the way in. We're fucking live right now.
Fuck it, we're going live.
Holy shit. Holy.
DJ Julius.
Yeah. Oh, we fucking here, man. Holy shit. You hear it. Holy shit. Oh, I wasn't even supposed to show him yet. Ladies and gentlemen. I got 4 gentlemen with me right here. Cold as hell. Colder than the beer that they brought to me. These dudes are the most fun performers to watch. Man. It's about to get real dark in here. I'm gonna shut the fuck up because we've been going off before the cameras even turned on.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, the coldest group from the 805 to the 213 to the 714 to the 951 to fucking whatever San Diego area code is. Make some motherfucking noise for the dark room. Man, hell yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for doing this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, dog. This shit is fucking lovely.
All the way around. My boy.
Yeah, what he said, all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real quick though, I am going to give you guys a disclaimer. I'm using a couple of my old mics, so if you hear the that's just the spirit is with us and we beatboxing this shit. But anyways, we got the dark room up in here, man.
Hey, thanks for having us, brother. This is much love. We appreciate you, man.
I appreciate y'all.
We're fans of your comedy, bro. You know what I mean? You killed that show last week. You know?
Come on, man. Come on.
That felt good. That feels good to hear, cause
when you said that you felt that beating, my boy, I was like, I felt that one too, my boy. That beating there, you know what I mean? We all get that, man.
Let's do a cheers one time for
Let's
the
do
boy
it
right here, man, and everybody out there. Appreciate y'all, and
shout
to
out to
everybody
the
who fuck with us and
Realquicctho
Julius. Yeah.
Podcast.
real quick though.
Real quick though.
Hey, Pacifico, what's good? You know what I'm saying? You know I'm looking for some beer sponsors.
You want to throw a couple packs?
I need some beer sponsors, Pacifico.
Come on.
I don't even know where to begin, bro. I really don't. The chemistry is unmatched. The chemistry is unmatched. Like, how'd you even find each other? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey man, it was by was it by choice, my boy? It was kind of by choice, right? We kind of we weren't forced. I ain't gonna say we were forced, my boy, because at the end of the day, we all started as a podcast itself. So it's crazy, you know what I mean? We were supposed to be a podcast as the Dark Room, and it was only gonna be me, Contra, and T Funk.
This is facts.
You know what I mean? And
crazy,
and
by the
we
way,
were brought
if y'all
into
didn't know.
each other's worlds by the homie Blacksmith.
Shout out Blacksmith.
He
Shout out
produces
Blacksmith,
and does beats and all that. And yeah, pretty much, man. It went from doing the podcast to being where we're at right now, my boy. Shit, man. Ask us why.
why?
Yo, so honestly, what happened was we went. My bad. I'm a little high right now, so I'm not really focused. No, but basically what happened, man, was we started off as the podcast. We were supposed to be the Dark Room Podcast, talking about hip hop, culture, all that. That eventually turned, unfortunately, COVID happened. 2020 stopped everything, stopped anyone from seeing each other. So that obviously put a hindrance in our going forward of making the podcast a thing. So besides that, we said, what, I was kind of a little inspired by the Versus series that was going on. I saw that they were putting on online concerts, and they were being like successful with it. Like it was a thing. So I said, you know what, like I wanted to do that, and I kind of like selfishly wanted to do that as like a one-off for like my own show. But then the homie Contra here was like, that's a brilliant idea to do that and just like be the hub and like the go-to people in the 805 essentially for that, So for a whole year, in the year of 2020, we knocked out every month a new online show called the 805 Live. Every month was a new online a new online concert. We got your favorite local artists from Oxnard, Ventura, Camarillo, San Luis Obispo, Lompo,
805
exactly. There was so many cities that kind of honestly opened up our eyes to how many cities are actually in the 805. But
and shout out Wildflower Jess too, by the way.
Big shout out to Wildflower Jess. She's definitely the other half of.
Yeah, because it was a pairing of sorts. Like it was a lot of community-driven things going down as well, where it was the 805 Live, but it was also the 805 Live Humanity Project, and there was things donated like food and clothes and in different times of need, right? Because throughout the entire pandemic, people still needed stuff, and people needed to express themselves as artists, and it was a great platform to do so, man. Cap, Jess, and all the homies got down with it, man, and that's how I met them eventually. Exactly. I came on as like a performer on there, and right, it was already connection because T and I knew each other since high school, but I met the rest of them all the same year, and at that point, it was already greatness happening. Like I just added a little piece to it, and we came together like Voltron, man. Exactly.
Yeah, he was the final piece, man. And, big shout out to Clever DJ, too. You know, our DJ who played a key part. And rest in peace, our homeboy Finn. You know what I mean?
Man, rest in peace,
Finn. He was here for. Let's cheers for Finn, man, because without Finn, the 805 Live wouldn't have been possible.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
And, he believed in the vision very early on. So salute to my boy Finn. But nah, man, it's crazy because these guys have all been solo artists before we were even a group. You know what I mean? And so I already knew them as a force to be reckoned with before, and then so when we linked up for this common cause, man, was probably officially in like 2022, you know what I mean? Where we really started trying to go and get it as a group. We had shows in 2021, you know, we had songs maybe, you know, right. And so, but yeah, man, you know what I mean? We found each other through Blacksmith, man, and through these projects for the love of music and putting other people in the area on, you know what I mean? Throwing shows during the pandemic when it was forbidden, bro. You know what I mean?
Like you could go to jail for that shit.
I remember that, man.
We love that forbidden.
We should be doing time right now because we didn't keep our 4 foot fucking distance, bro.
Dude, I was causing havoc when I would go to the park and couldn't play basketball because they tore the rims down. I was fucking pissed.
Yeah, man.
Remember that?
I was like, fuck that
Never
stimmy.
forget.
Hey, you can have the stimmy back. Just let me have the park.
Just let me go and ball.
Hey, that's another story from that, bro. I had a couple of homies that were down to go and fucking post up their own every time they went. Every Tuesday, they would post up their own rim.
Hell
They
yeah,
took
dog.
it off.
Hey,
And
you
then
bring the
took it
ladder.
off right after they were done, took it off and went home. And then every Tuesday, bro.
Hey,
just,
you don't realize in the moment, but they could have made a documentary about that, and people would fuck with that documentary
I'm telling
nowadays.
you, bro. That's how crazy.
Like,
it is,
God
man.
damn, they did lie to us.
Hey,
crazy,
imagine
bro.
that, man. Back in my day, man, I had to take the rim in my backpack. You know what I'm saying? You little punk.
The struggle of bringing the rim to the park.
I had to bring my drill with me to
You don't
drill
just need
out
the ball.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Nah, but I never thought I would see the day. I mean, yeah, we're gonna go off tangent a lot. We're going off the rails a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like, we went from going to work in your work uniform, then on the way home, you see a bunch of your homies playing basketball. All you had to do was take your fucking pants off and have basketball shorts under. And a ball and some shoes in the trunk, to literally having to bring your own rim because of COVID-19.
Crazy, man.
Well, for us graffiti writers, it was actually flourishing. You know what I mean? Because nobody was out there, and we was outside.
I could walk on the 101 without no cars being there.
That was true, man.
Dude, I skateboarded downtown San Diego with no cars in it. I literally was going down this one street, like one of the main streets. That was wild. It was such a surreal experience. Like skating. Usually you see cars down this street all the time, bro. It's a busy street. And me, my brother, my good friend, we're just skating down the middle of the street, bro. Nobody there. And I was like, this is crazy, bro. It's so scary.
You know it's real when they turn off LA or Vegas.
Yeah.
When they just hit the light switch and turn the shit off. Like, what the fuck? Where's everybody at?
You know, you could never really turn off LA. You could shut down venues and things like that. But there's people out there, you know what I mean? Like, there's too many people in the street. I mean, for the most part, people weren't like mobbing around, but I think, you know, the good thing that came about it is a lot of people were in the studio. A lot of people were in their craft. A lot of people, you know, hunkered down and like found a passion or just studied and learned shit. And so I think it was a good wake-up call, man. I think when you go to the grocery store and you don't see shit there, it's got to be a wake-up call for everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Americans don't know what it's like.
Fighting over toilet paper and pure air.
I hope the people
don't get me started, Julius. Don't get me started.
I hope the people that are sitting on that toilet paper right now, I hope I hope that toilet paper give them some
That shit cracked me up when I started seeing people return their shit.
Nobody even cared to get water, bro.
That's crazy.
They're like, get the to why?
Fighting
Because the
over
news and
toilet
everybody was like, yo, they're out of toilet paper, showing the same footage. And everybody's like, it was like a social experiment, my G. It's like what they call it, a psyop. It was a psychological operation.
To buy all the toilet paper.
And then everybody was like, oh, the toilet paper is going to run out. The toilet paper is going to run out. They went out,
that's what the fuck you worried about, bitch?
And there's mad water on the shelves, bro. Yeah. They're like, let's see if we can get them to buy toilet paper.
Bro, they probably
did that.
They probably deliberately kept the shelves empty. They're like, let's just keep all the stock in the bag.
Yeah, man. But luckily we survived. And,
what? So I'm a firm believer, right? I'm a firm believer in an individual has a little bit of common sense. The individual is smart a little bit.
You'd be surprised.
But the people are fucking idiots.
You'd be surprised how uncommon common sense is.
Bro, but think about it, man. We've been hunting for mad thousands of years, bro, and only until the last like 100 or 150 years do we have like a refrigerator and like we have places that we can get our food. Like even back in like when this country was established, motherfuckers had to hunt fucking bison and wildebeest and shit. And there was an instinct out there, and there was a way to do it, and it came for many, many years. And then the 1900s come along, then we get some refrigerators, and we get grocery stores, and we lose all those thousands of years of instincts that we had.
It's a bunch of shit that we don't have
fucking
to
idiots
work
now.
for.
It's called evolution.
If the power goes out, bro, we wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
It's just a show of love, my boy. Like you could go out there and kill a bison, but you feel for it. You know what I mean? Because you're taking his meat and eating and helping your fucking family. You know what I mean? And surviving off of it. Nowadays, you go and buy something off of a Costco shelf, dog. You don't see it. You don't see it. You don't
little tortured creature that lived in a little space.
You don't see it though, so it's like you don't feel for it.
Hey, Julius, in Mexico, one day you're gonna go to Mexico, man. But in Mexico,
then shut up.
Hey, you know what they do in Mexico, bro? When you're from a small town, you know, and they got a farm and they got animals and shit, and you're from out of town, you come to the little town, bro. They're like, you know what? We're going to kill a motherfucking pig for this fool right here. And we're going to feed the whole town. And, you know, they'll cut that pig and it'll be a celebration.
Yeah.
You know, and it'll be done in a way to honor. They'll fucking grew this fucking pig for their whole lives. Yeah. And it's a way to honor you as a guest. And they, you know, give a lot of food out. And I think about, like, what did you give as a gift 100 years ago, bro? You didn't give out no gear or no electronics.
Yeah, you gave out food, bro.
Goats.
Apples and shit. Yeah. Milk. You know, and in a way, bro, I learned this off a shroom trip, my G. In a way, it's like saying, I want your family to keep existing.
Well, that's how they used to get married, my boy. They would be like, we need you to come with a pig or a goat or something like that in order for you to be able to take my daughter.
You want my daughter, bro?
Bring me a fattest pig.
And you know what? I learned that shit off of holes, man.
You know what I mean? So it's like they used to take it serious, my boy.
Whoever brings my daughter, the biggest pig gets to marry
exactly.
her.
Movie holes, dog.
I'm trying to eat.
If I own McDowell's, I want to know that my daughter is going to the King of Zamunda.
Nah, but I was saying that to say, like, I think COVID, in a way, in my opinion, it kind of brought hope back for society because it forced people to think outside of the box. Like, I would have never thought of coming up with like verses, or I would have never thought how to change the game as far as doing like music award shows or just getting people like the metaverse has to be part of, you know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. It's like we can't go outside, but we can put these on and look outside. Like it was a bunch of shit. Like me, I got cabin fever. I was tripping. I was, like you said, you can't really turn this shit all the way off. People are still outside. I was one of them. I was outside anyways.
Any chance that I got, I was at the beach, dog. Like, there's one beach, Rincon Beach, out there going towards Santa Barbara. It's in Ventura, like very, very butt end of Ventura. Bro, the cops weren't pulling up to that beach, so literally everybody was going to that beach, and it was honestly one of the greatest summers of my life, man. It was great. Just because, like,
I'll be damn, police tell me go inside. Bitch, it's 2:30. Fuck you. I'm not going.
It's hot as hell out here, man. I'm trying to enjoy the day. Get the fuck out.
We would go to Ojai, to the water holes in Ojai, bro, and they were once peaceful, without a fucking soul in sight. In the pandemic, the word got around Instagram and
everybody
shit,
was,
and then fucking everybody's there, and then mad trash, and so you know how that goes. Anyways. You know, fuck the pandemic, man. We're outside of it. We should learn the lesson that we learned from it. And they're trying to control us and have us send our tax money to fight foreign wars. Lesson learned.
Supposedly there's going to be another one.
Hey, man, we ready for it, my boy.
Hell, man, talk that shit. I'll drink to that because I'm
telling
fucking
you,
ready
man.
for it
We
too.
ready
I'm
for
gonna be
that
in
shit,
here.
man.
Hey, they better not shit
I got all the toilet
we
paper in my
studio.
shit, dog.
We ain't nobody's taking no
All right,
fucking
Julius.
vaccine.
Let me ask you a question, Julius. You get vaccinated, bro? Hell yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not vaccinated. I am not
So
vaccinated.
you're what we call a pure.
I'm not
pure
vaccinated.
Exactly.
Blood. You pure blood?
I am a pure blood.
Exactly.
That's what's up, blood. That's what's up, blood.
I had COVID for 2 hours.
Oh.
And all I did was lay my ass down, put a hoodie on, put a blanket on,
Sweat it
and,
out.
and sweat that shit.
Sweat it
I slept in front of the heater. I sweat that shit out. Heat kills germs. And I didn't eat, and I fasted for like 3 days.
That's right. That'll do it right there, bro.
Come on, man. Y'all think I'm playing? You guys know me. I don't ever really get sick.
Get that
But
mucus
I
out of
don't-
your system.
Yeah, like,
You
but
ain't
I'm
gotta worry
like,
about
I'm fucking lactose as hell. So I don't do cheese. I don't do fucking pork. I'm not gonna lie. I miss the carnitas way. I miss that.
But you have
shit.
less mucus in your body than most because you stay away from certain foods. And if you understood what Dr. Sebi said is that bacteria and viruses stick to the mucus in the body. Less mucus in your body, less sickness.
I agree.
And stay warm. Drink some tea, motherfuckers. Everybody. I don't
Lemon
drink
tea.
soda. I don't drink soda
Drink
because
soda? Ah,
I
that's
can
good for
pronounce
you,
the
my boy.
shit that's in it.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, that's with everything though. But whatever's in my control,
Aspartame.
like drinking soda, I'm not fucking drinking soda.
I feel you, bro. Hell yeah.
So where is everybody from?
Oxnard, California, motherfucker. You see what the fuck?
I'm from Saticoy, California, man. East side of Ventura, you know what I mean?
I'm from Oxnard, El Rio, California.
South Ox.
It's OX, born and raised, baby.
For sure.
Hey, but if you really take it back, it's Guanajuato, Yuriria. You know what I'm saying? And it's also Distrito Federal.
Michigan, Michoacan.
Hey, we were neighbors at one point. Oh, my bad. Go for it.
Sonora y Nayarit, cabrón. hijo de su
Okay, we're talking about Zacualco, Jalisco.
Come on now. So we all stand back from the mother country, man. I think that's what makes this group special, bro, is because, you know, we have
Shout out my grandma.
that you know, Chicano perspective, that Mexican perspective, bro. We got music in English and Spanish. And,
Yes.
you know, we vibe on how we were raised because of that fact, bro. You know what I mean? And, you know, we're here to work hard, man. A lot of sacrifice it took to get us here. So that's why we can't waste opportunity.
We got that first generation power, my boy.
Talk that shit, man. But
Tupac said it's brown pride and black love. You remember that?
hey, I like that. I don't remember that, but I like the way that shit sound.
You got to get your degree in Tupacism.
Tupacism.
It wouldn't be
LA without Mexicans. Black love, brown pride. That's what you got your degree.
Oh my
You
god!
got your
If I didn't know
degree.
that shit. I don't know how I didn't see that shit.
It's the Pacifico. I got him, homie.
Hiding his diploma.
But no, I was right over the bridge in Saticoy, or from Saticoy. I used to live right there in Citrus Glen Apartments by
Hey,
Jack
Citrus
in the
Glen,
Box.
that's neighbors right there, man.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. So
Yeah, my little sister Sochi, shout out. She went to Citrus Glen the first year that it opened up as a school.
Oh,
you know, a lot of the people there went Saticoy School in Dnipro, Sarah. But you grew up out in Ventura then, right? Where you grew up at, bro?
I grew up in Santa Ana. So I've been in the 805 for 5 years now.
Okay, hell yeah.
And shit, it's safe to say I've been making some noise out here.
That's
man.
right.
I like it out here
That's
a lot.
right.
It's good.
I
It's
like
good.
it out here.
It's just it's a different vibe, my boy.
It is.
You know?
It's
You can't
fucking
compare
chill.
it to LA because it's not LA. You can't compare it to like, you know what I mean? You can't compare it to San Francisco. You can't, it's Oxnard. It's its own like fucking vibe, my boy. You know what I
Y'all go at your own pace.
mean? Exactly.
You
homie.
know, there's not really like a rush to get to shit. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna
I'll
happen.
have to.
Just chill out.
Yeah.
You know
I'll
what I'm
have to.
saying?
Yeah. That's
Ain't
true.
that right?
That's true.
Ain't no rush to get
Come on,
nowhere.
nigga.
Huh?
Talk to him, T.
Talk to him. man. Don't rush, ADAP. Come on, ADAP. Talk to him.
Hey, no,
Y'all
off the
look
top
way,
though,
okay.
I admire the fact. I'm starting to see like the podcast or at least like the podcast etiquette.
Yeah,
Because I can see it like you just
be-
hosting, directing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Bro, to
having
be
the
honest-
control over. Yeah, it's dope. It's fucking.
To be
dope.
honest, back when we first started,
Yeah.
this chemistry was not like this.
Nah,
man.
it wasn't.
It had to take at least 2.5 years of
Yeah.
us just grinding out almost every
think-
single.
I
Let's
think-
talk about it.
yeah.
You know what it took, Julius? To be honest, what it took, bro, is because when you make music with a group of guys, man, whether you're in a band or whatever, it's not always about the music when you're in the studio, bro. You talk about real life shit. You got to check in with your homie, man. How's everything with Bree?
Facts.
How's everything with Isabel? How's everything with your lady? You know, like, how's everything with your son and fucking everything,
Facts.
right? And so if shit's going on, bro, we talk about it, bro. We got to take a little break in the mix. Like, obviously, when we get there, we bump the beats and we freestyle and shit. But once it gets to the nitty gritty and what we're going to do tonight, and maybe we're taking a break from the hard work and we have these conversations. And at these conversations comes concepts for songs, bro. And instead of, guys, we got a hard time talking to each other.
Yeah, we got to cut that
guys,
shit out.
we talk best
That
like in a
shit's out.
car.
We need to
bro.
stop that.
Hey, but you can chop it up with your
real.
homie when you're driving on the road because you ain't looking them in the eyes and shit.
Exactly.
And you guys could have a serious conversation.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Some
like
fools
that.
need that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
man.
I could look you dead in the soul, but maybe you're not gonna open up if I'm looking at you dead in your soul.
Yeah.
You know, and so instead of taking a bunch of mushrooms and having to, which is good, right? If you need to break down.
I love
barriers
mushrooms.
inside. But I think with Darkroom, man, what we did is night after night, man, we've had these serious conversations, checking on each other. We've been there for each other when we going through shit in life, and we understand each other like brothers, man.
Facts.
These bros have been with me, bro, and I've literally called them when I'm in a jam, flat tire, whatever the fuck, and homies is down to come get me. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what time it is. So, we've been through a lot of shit in the short amount of time, and the stress that came with the 805 Live and the deadlines and all that helped us realize who we are under pressure. Yep. You know what I mean? And how we work, and we learn how to talk to each other with respect, and also the ultimate disrespect. We could diss each other like a motherfucker
that's
and still
part
be
of
bros.
it, brother. That's part of it. We all let each other know how we exactly feel, and at a certain point it gets rough, it gets tough. We fucking, look each other in the eye, fight maybe once in a while. But, that's part of fucking growth, bro. We all fucking understand that if we don't fight and if we don't get this shit out of our system, and talk about what the fuck we actually feel about each other, then we're not going to grow as a fucking crew. You know what I mean? And we actually say what we feel, and that's the difference, bro. And that's why we, like, once in a while, I'll, and I'm talking about this guy because this guy always fucking, he's one of the guys that, like, I could tell him straight up, like, hey, fuck you, you're fucking lame, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he'll know I'm fucking coming off of respect, bro. I can't say it to this guys because, like I said, that's where it comes. Like, as far as, like, we understand each other, we know what limits we got, where we can push it, and how far we can take it, bro.
Like a soccer coach, bro.
That's a team, man.
You know the dude that thinks he's the best, and you're gonna bring him down a little bit, and then the dude that you want to build up a little bit. Not to say any of us are either that, but just knowing how each individual is, we talk to each other accordingly. But in general,
it's
man,
a
these are my brothers.
brotherhood, man. It's a brotherhood. It's a family. It's a family matter, and for the most part, we're able to forge everything through fire, bro. We go to war for each other, And that's our safe space. Like, we're able to do anything together on this earth, man.
Yeah.
Did it die? Do you need mine?
Mic check, 1 2
Turn
1
it up
2.
a little, my boy.
Yeah.
Man, the fucking Wi-Fi wasn't on, my
Here,
boy.
take this one right here, bro.
Want to try this?
We can pass it back. It ain't wifey. It ain't wifey.
Bluetooth mode.
Damn, son. Yo.
Game time.
There we go. We're going to see how much longer it lasts, but we're gonna see how much longer it lasts, but fucking
get to the nitty
yeah,
gritty.
you gotta fight your brothers. My brother, the first day my brother got out of prison, I whooped his little ass, man.
Let's go.
And he's bigger than me.
As you should.
So you gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Out of love, man. Out
Yeah.
of not wanting to see your little bro go down that route, bro. Yes, that's
Just
good.
To
I had
not
to,
be,
I had to put some tips on him, bro. He thought because he did like 2 years, so of course he came out all a little swole.
ripped and
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
So and he's like 4 inches taller than me, so he thought, you know what I'm saying? I had to.
You still got him after that?
What? Come on, dog. I'm a fucking monster out
What's
here.
your relationship like with your little brother right now?
I love him to death.
You
Super
guys still
tight.
good?
He can call me right now.
That's beautiful, bro.
He apologized the next day, and we just forgot about it, and I fucking helped him in a little scrape that he got in with his car.
That's beautiful, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what brothers should be. That's
the
why
way
we're on
brothers
this.
Yeah.
should be, dog.
You know what I mean?
We're
Hell yeah.
guys. Our love language is punching each other in the face.
And laughing,
blunt,
and
right?
laughing about it afterwards. Exactly.
Agreed.
We do need to duke it out one time. I'm telling you. Just
Love.
UFC, just fight, just Straight up, just like Rage in the Cage, all for all.
We might just we should just document a fucking whole darkroom fight, my boy. A whole darkroom fight of us, I'm down.
Bro, that'd be fun. That'd be a good concept.
I want to take 8 at first,
everybody
for sure.
beating each other up.
Hey, Julius, back in the days of school, did you go body blows
Yeah,
with
you
kids?
went body blows. You went fucking.
No slipping nothing. Here, rock this one. This is cool. So,
All right.
So
welcome back to the Darkroom Podcast. We got Julius in the studio
Hey,
with us.
look, we work through our shit. All right, you got Yak Wiz over here. You know this podcast is not perfect, but that's what fucking makes it. All right, we making this shit work anyways.
So I got some questions for you, Julius.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
We've been watching you for some time, bro. Did you ever go body blows with homies in your school back in the day?
100%.
Hell yeah.
100%. Every other day, I would light motherfuckers up so bad to the point where they would try to wrestle me.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, that's how you know you're getting them.
Yeah, like, so this is my story. I know this is gonna sound hard to believe. All right, this is gonna sound hard to believe, but my Jordan from Bernie Mac ass chicken little looking ass dude was there was a lot of attempts to bully, and them bullies was getting cracked by Chicken Little.
Fuck yeah, man. You were handling
And where'd you grow up again, bro?
Santa Ana. Santa Ana.
That's right.
But man, and if you from there,
Is there a lot of Mexicans there?
yes,
I was gonna say.
there's a lot. There's a whole lot.
Homie. No conoces Ana?
Ana.
Santana, hey, Santana.
Ana,
way.
fool, compared to Ana, is like I got confused a little bit. I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, so in the 80s, like I still have family that's out there, and they would tell me stories. So like in the 70s, 80s, it was black and whites, and they were always going back and forth all the time. Like it was bad. My uncle would tell me all the time, like it was fucking crazy.
Them days, homie.
Yeah, then like 90s came, 80s, 90s, 2000s. The Mexicans came.
We
and
populated a little bit.
Oh man,
our
y'all
numbers
took
up.
over the shit. You know what I'm saying? But then it turned into everybody versus everybody.
Oh no.
But then what made Santa Ana like what kind of like threw us over the top and really got our name into that light like that was the Mexicans started fighting each other.
Oh no.
So it was it was Mexicans and blacks.
Damn.
This is for another podcast, but that's actually how my hood started.
Oh shit.
Don't ask questions. Ask questions. We'll
Boom.
talk off camera about that.
We're going to
shit.
take you guys behind the
You know
scenes
what
on
I'm
that
saying?
one
Yeah,
day.
we'll talk about that shit off
But, you know,
camera.
I asked that because, you know, what body blows does, it creates a brotherhood, too.
That's
you know?
true.
And you become homies with the homies. And
Yeah.
it's kind of almost preparing your
true.
homies for war.
That's
like, if
true.
we ever get down with fools.
Are you
and-
down?
Are you down?
Yes.
bro?
Down to ride?
1000%.
How much trouble did the word phrase I got, are you down? You're not down. Get you in, because that's true. A lot
And
of
no
fools
balls.
that didn't want to go body blows, we knew we couldn't fucking trust them when shit went down. That's just how it went, you know, until they saw it enough times and they're like, okay, I'm down. And then once you go the first time, then you're like,
Yeah.
okay. Then you
Yep.
want to go again.
Yep.
But
It
it's
went
kinda
like this for me, man. It went like this. Once people were just getting hurt, like I'm talking about like just hurt, like oh my ribs hurt. And when shit really happened, it's like, hey, hit up Chicken Little, that food, like he'll back us up. You know what I'm saying? Like they would still call me that, but they would know like
Homie's
you're still
down.
Chicken
Homie's
Little, but
ready
you're
to
Chicken
go.
Little with hands. You know what I'm saying?
Little
You're Jordan from the Bernie Mac show with hands. You know what I'm saying? And then
like, you know what I mean?
after that, then I started. I spent damn near a decade Muay Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu,
That's
all
right.
the good shit.
I'll
so.
take that over somebody that don't fucking swing at all. You know what I mean?
Chicken Little Mac.
Oh,
fool,
I
you
know,
Chicken Little
I
Mac.
know, dude. Because that look, if you
know?
fight somebody that doesn't swing back, you already look like a bitch. No
Yeah.
matter if you whoop his ass.
Exactly,
Yeah.
brother.
You know what I used to do? I used to beat fools' arms up when they would guard too much. I just fuck up your forearms, and if you hit these muscles right here,
yeah.
it disables your ability to make a tight fist, bro.
This right here,
The muscle.
in the
Oh, yeah, I'll
bicep,
fucking
that
beat
shit
it.
sucks.
Yeah, if I'm body blows in you and you fucking
You gotta hit him with. You gotta
I'm
hit
gonna
him with
hit
the,
your.
with
I'm
the,
beat
with
up
the,
your
you know,
arms.
You gotta hit him with the blah. You know what I mean? With the little.
Fuck,
You
hey,
Anyways, you know.
crazy. You're on my team, dog. You're on my team, fool.
know what I mean?
Anybody play any sports growing up?
Shit, soccer, fucking 9 years, dog.
I did basketball, my boy. What did you
Called
do?
football, dog.
This fool likes a group called Chelsea. Some fucking white dudes in Europe, and they call it
Dude, majority of that team is actually African.
He'll wake up at 3 in
American.
the morning. He'll wake up.
They're
at
not
3.
even African, but they're literally like African European.
This guy will wake up at 3. He'll wake up at 3 in the
I like
morning
how you
to
clown
watch
me.
Chelsea.
I will. I swear to
but
God,
he
I
won't wake
will.
up at 3 in the morning to go work. You know what I mean? That's the kind of guy he is, bro.
You want to know why? Because I did that for a long fucking time, and you know what's better? Not going to work at 3 a.m. and
Getting your 8 hours,
watching your
I
fucking
played football in
team
high school, bro.
is a lot better than.
I fucking see. I knew that shit. I knew that shit.
Hector is represents
3 a.m.?
Earth. He represents the
Tierra.
ground, right?
He's an
and
earth
he's very
bender.
grounded, right? And he's very humble, and he's the heart in the group.
Yeah.
And but when you talk about
But he's
football in
stubborn
high
as
school,
shit.
this fool has committed a few homicides on that field, bro.
It's always
And,
the quiet ones.
Yeah, it's the quiet ones. I think he's like
Fuck
kind of
this
water
fool.
boy. He got to think of a reason to
Shut
hate
up,
him, bro. Because he would not here to fly, bro. I never met such a cool ass, big hearted dude. And then when I talk about football in high school, he's like, contra.
You didn't play football, fool. Stop.
Dog.
I used to dominate booze.
Simple
I can
to
see
the
it.
hospital.
Man, look at this food. Dog. This boy finna.
This man was offensive line. He used to fucking.
What happened to
penetrate
you?
motherfuckers.
We know this guy
Fucking Hector.
as the troublesome fucking crossover guy, because as soon as he starts crossing over people, like fake crossing over people, dog, you know something's gonna break, my boy.
Breaking ankles out
He's
here.
breaking everything, bro.
That was the
Not
past,
just
though.
ankles, homie. He's
That's the
breaking
past. Breaking
everything.
bongs. I'm breaking pipes.
He'll break TVs,
breaking
my
all
boy.
that
He'll
shit,
break
dog.
chairs.
Oh
my
yeah,
boy.
you
He'll
want to
break
talk about
anything.
breaking bongs, huh?
So as soon as this guy starts talking about basketball, walk away. You know, walk away, dog.
Yeah, you don't want
I
your
don't think
bong
I'll ever
broken.
stop
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
I don't think I can ever stop playing basketball.
Say it. Play it for life. Say it.
24 hours is right
Where do
across
you
the
play
street.
at?
Hey, play it for
24.
life.
Oh yeah.
Play it for
I don't
life.
think I'll
right.
ever
That's
stop
right.
playing, yo.
That's right.
Play it for life, man.
Yeah. There's a champion. There's like a tournament going on. I'm gonna hit you up with that, bro. There's a tournament going on here in Oxnard. I'm gonna hit you up with
Yeah, please.
need a
I
fifth
need
member.
to get back outside. Like I miss it.
We need a fifth member to
Yeah, we
rock.
might
with
need
us, you
one,
know what I
man.
mean? We
You
got
know
our
what I mean?
center. You know, we got our power forward. we got our
Hey,
shooting guard, our point guard. We just need a, we just need
the right wing, my boy.
Okay, hey, so how often, I want to bring it back to music,
All right, let's get it.
because when I first heard you guys in Santa Barbara, and it was a very fast-paced, melodic sound, instantly and naturally, Bone Thugs and fucking Harmony, one of the greatest to do it. I have never heard anybody else besides them do them. Or at least like a style of them.
Of
You know
the
what I'm
style,
saying?
yeah.
How did that style come about? And is Bone Thugs, or are they like an influence of you all?
Man, I think, all of us grew up on them, and it's very much homage towards the group, right? Because they're legends in their own respect.
Yes, sir.
Hip-hop is huge out of Cleveland, and, I mean, they did that shit in the 90s, and we grew up on them, man, and
I
is.
think at the moment that we were making that song, it was the moment where who was it?
Busy.
Crazy Bone.
Bone.
Crazy Bone was going through it, right? He was going through some crazy shit. He was in the hospital. Yeah, but he was like, it was around that time, you know what I mean? So we kind of like, yeah. Oh yeah, but anyways, yeah. I think
So they're like
know?
influence on us, you know what I mean, and I think
sure.
that song was made very much in the style of Bone Thugs, you know what I mean. They kind of ahead of the time. You think about it with the double timing, with the rockin' triplets, and melodies, you know what I mean. It kind of like left a little foreshadow of the style that was to come for the future. But yeah, man, that's one song that we do in our set that we just kill the beat and we just got to bring it back home.
Hell yeah.
Straight acapella on the
Acapella,
Dude,
man.
but
Yeah, shout out
All
to
about-
P. Shout out to
Hey,
Shout out to P. Auto, by the way, the producer, Early
P.
Birdie.
Torres, man, the producer of that track, man.
come on, man,
Come
get
on.
up here,
Amazing
guy.
fucking producer, man. He knows what the fuck he's doing, and he blessed us with that one. And that was essentially the first single off of our album, Blacked Out. If you haven't checked it out,
We love you, Paulo.
Shit, my favorite track is I'ma.
Oh,
Elaborate.
That's my favorite track.
Yeah,
yo.
please,
That's
yeah.
right, man.
Can you please explain
straight
why?
hip hop. Straight hip hop, man.
So, okay, so first off, right? I'm big on the beat.
Hey,
I'm huge on the beat.
let's go.
And if I'm remembering correctly, you started that shit off. Man, what the fuck? And I'ma, finna, and Realquicctho is one of the words that my friends used to make fun of me for saying. Like, hey, Jay, what you getting into? Oh, I'm finna.
Okay.
Or hey, I'm about. Hey, real quick though, pass me the beer. Like, why do you fucking talk like? I don't know, bitch. I just talk like that.
That's just my
So when I
shit.
seen it, right? Because I was scrolling, and I was listening, and I was like, okay, yeah, this shit go. And then I was listening. I was like, okay, this shit really goes. And then I look up and it's called Amma. And I was like, ain't this a bitch? I was like, hell yeah, this is my shit right here.
We only say Amma about 77 times in that whole song. I'm going to be up temprano. I'm going to be popping bottles. I'm going to be free. But yeah, that was a fun one, man. That was kind of the concept about it, you know. I'm glad you fucking dig that shit, you know what I mean?
That's my favorite song right there, man. And there's so much more that I gotta go through because I listened to a bunch of shit. I saw the visuals. Y'all, we gotta get y'all YouTube presence up there.
True, truth.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because like when I go, me personally, when I go to listen to music, I'm going to YouTube.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? And then y'all force me to fucking go to Spotify with all the stupid ass ads.
It's good we hear that, my boy, because we were actually in the fucking car talking about strategies, man. But because that's what we do. That's what we just, whenever we link, we just talk about strategies, what we could do better, what we can better the way Darkroom is moving. You know what I mean? And we're talking about what we can hit and what people listen to, what they go for. As soon as they we send them to Instagram. That's our first thing that we send them to.
Oh yeah, of
Instagram,
course,
you know
no doubt.
But then what do they hit after that, my boy? So it's crazy that you said YouTube, because like we were thinking like Spotify. You know, maybe people like want to hear our music, they might hit Spotify, but it makes sense,
right?
Because YouTube is the place to try to.
Also, because people want visuals. That's why.
I feel you.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, as a cheap nigga, I'm gonna tell you.
that's what
all
it
right?
is.
I know who got the worst ads. Spotify has the worst. Even right now, when I was trying, you can't even skip the shit.
Yeah.
You can't go forward. You can't go backwards. You know what I mean? I'm over here looking at like, what the 9 ads just because I wanted to play Amma and I didn't get to play Amma. Yeah. I'll tell you guys a song that was playing in the beginning because that shit was heat too. Another fucking ad. More,
yeah, that was.
And I would play it right now.
That's a fun one right there. Yeah, more.
I'd play it right now. But the receiver's dead.
About being broke, man, because
shout out Slick Beats.
We very much 9-to-5ers up in here, you know, and
1,000, yeah, same.
You know, just grinders. You know, we know the importance of investing our own money into this thing we call music, man. It's spiritual to me, you know, and I feel like these are the good old days, and so we try to have fun with it, and I also understand to implement like real life shit in the music is what my intent is as well. You know what I'm saying? That way, because when we're gone, man, that's all we're gonna have, bro. There's people, you know, that are gonna be bumping these jams, relatives of ours, that's all that's gonna be left. Oh, fucking grandpa fucking used to make music. What is he talking about? Do we want it to be shaking ass and getting money, or do we want to talk about our real life situations and why we became the way we became? You know, that becomes so much more of a jewel than just talking that party shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you kind of answered one of my questions, and it's when it comes to the side hustle, right? When it comes to the side hustle that is kind of known for like potential to be famous or something that's quote unquote reaching for the stars, i.e., any sport. Or like the big art forms as far as podcasting and making music. Sometimes our family, they're not very supportive. 100%. And they're just kind of like, stop wasting your time. What are you doing podcasting? There's a million you ain't getting no Spotify deal. You ain't getting no SoundCloud deal. Like, you think Revolt's gonna get you? It's the same with music. So I wanted to ask, like, did y'all ever have to go through that, and vice versa? How much support did you get from? Because some of our family members, they'll hit us up like, hey, because I'm trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me what y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah. What do y'all got to say to that? Or,
I mean, I think personally, let me start off by saying I have almost divorced a couple of times because of the music thing, man. I'm married. I got a kid. You know what I mean? I've fought millions of times. I slept in my car. How many? I don't even know. I've told these guys, so they know how many times I slept in my car. I've slept in the studio, man. I've, like all these sacrifices just because I want to go and then hit the studio and work on music and do my own thing. Like that's what you were saying. They don't understand the sacrifice we're taking. They don't they want to, but they try, but once in a while they'll question it. You know what I mean?
Well, it's difficult to ask from anybody, right? Because at the end of the day, like, we're sharing ourselves with our passions along with our family and stuff. It's times that it's difficult for them to understand, yes, but they've been with us for every step of the way, right? Like, our biggest supporters, we wouldn't be able to believe in ourselves as much as we do without them believing in us, right? And at the end of the day, it is because we love it, but we owe it to ourselves to go and reach the maximum output of it, man, right? These are God-given gifts, and it's like a blessing to even be able to do what we love, right? But
I heard,
like, there's that number one spot, man.
To kind of go off of what you were saying, I heard something today that was like, our gifts aren't meant for us. You know, when you look at a pear tree, it's not eating the pears that falls off of it. You know what I mean? So we're not supposed to be using
it's deep.
Our gift for us. We're supposed to be using our gift for other people. We're supposed to be promoting and trying to give to the other. We're using our gift to provide for somebody else.
Holy shit.
And I feel like that alone is what keeps us going every day. That's what kind of pushes us to just that moment that you really feel this shit's done. You know, I can't push anymore. I can't push any further. You really start to think about, what can I leave behind as not even as a legacy, just what can I leave behind to my fellow people, and to let them know I did my best to try to contribute to something to you guys to help move humanity forward, help the community, being the best man as possible, regardless of what you do with your music career. Do your best to be the best human being as possible. And if that means that we need to express ourselves, as such, to help us be that best version of ourselves, I think that resonates a little bit more with ourselves, and it kind of gives us the motivation to keep going, as opposed to when you hear your loved ones telling you, oh, why are you still doing this shit? Or like, oh, how's that little music thing going? How's that little podcast thing going?
Yeah.
To you, it's not just a little thing. To you, it's everything. And that's the only thing that really matters at the end. So, unfortunately for them, they ain't going to get the satisfaction of telling you, I was right, Because at the end of the day, we all love this too much to let somebody else be right. We're like, nah, we're doing this because this is what we love to do. End of the day.
He said, I don't know if y'all heard, but he said the pear tree that drops the pears does not eat the pears. Because what you do should be for everybody else. And the main thing that I say about this is that this is for us. Mm-hmm. I tell my kids that shit all the time. This is for us. Y'all might not get it right now, but watch. I tell my daughter all the time, you are gonna lose your shit when you look at your friend's phone and you see me in their Explore page. Like, what? Yeah, dog, you preaching. That was, yeah. If I would have, I need a shot of bourbon for that. That shit was, and then like, just for you to just, first of all, I appreciate the vulnerability. That's another big part about this podcast. For you to sleep in the car over music, people need to stop playing with that.
That's dedication.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dedication.
Yeah, exactly. Because people, they're, and I don't like that it's like this, but it kind of helps some people. Yeah. They're only gonna take it as serious as you take it.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can call it, you finna go do your little podcast. Well, I got Darkroom coming on. Shut the fuck up. Darkroom? Yeah, bitch. Darkroom. Oh, I fuck with them.
That's it. See?
When they pulling up, don't worry about it, bitch. Just wait till the episode come out.
Wait, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
that's how it is.
Definitely well fucking spoken. Like, again, they only take it as serious as you take it. And if they didn't get that, like, fucking bye.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. What we do, it takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of sacrifice. At the end of the day, we all got loved ones that they want our attention too. You know, they want us to be around just as much as we want to be in the studio or be on stage or be on tour or be making music, recording music videos or yada yada woo woo. They want our attention. They want our time just as much as, you know, we want to be doing what we love. So you know, shout out to them. Shout out to all the wives. Shout out to, you know, shout out to the babies. Shout out to the moms, the dads, the brothers, the sisters, everyone that everyone that like it's not an easy fucking task to support somebody making music or support or trying to pursue a music career, because there's no certainty in it. There's no guarantee. There's no fucking 401k plan. There's no pension. There's no retirement plan. There's no benefits to doing this shit. You really gotta fucking love this shit, and then everything comes at the end. So, you know, I love my family, and I'm glad that they're willing to let me do this for as long as I fucking can, because I love these guys, and I can see us going all the way. I can see us touching the pinnacles of the universe.
Hell yeah, man. Well, on that note, we're gonna take a small little break because this little fucking microphone shit is getting on my nerve. So I'm gonna go grab me a charger, plug this bitch in, so I can give everybody they just do. We all deserve our own mics. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be right back after this. Everybody's a director, and I love this shit. I don't have to do this shit by myself. I always get like not envious. I don't want to say envious because that's not the word, but shit, everybody got a team, man. I don't have a team. It's just me.
Oh, respect, bro.
It's just me. You know what I'm saying? And it's me, blind guy. The angles. Yeah, I know.
You got potential, my boy.
Hey, respect though, you know, because we as a team, we've been in the process of trying to organize ourselves to study different parts of the industry in order to be able to use it for the benefit of our group. You know what I mean? So before we hire a publicist or before we hire a marketer or before we hire anybody like that, you know, we want to be able to know what jobs that position entails. So when we do hire someone, we at least have knowledge in the field, because we're 4 motherfuckers, bro. So we need to do more than just rap.
You're smoking.
Don't just rap. Do all that other shit.
Because I was gonna ask. First, I'm gonna ask this one later, and I'm gonna say it so I don't forget it. Since there's 4 of you, does it take longer to make a song? But we're gonna answer that later. Okay. What I want to know is, what else do you know how to do besides like getting on the mic and spitting the flow?
Well, we are forever students, man. Like you're saying as well, we could all sharpen our skills in every aspect. But even just to what the path ahead consists of, right? Like you have to be able to know, one, how to upload your music on all distributing platforms. You got to know about blogs, playlists. There's different podcasts, even like we're doing here, right? You were nice enough to invite us. There's things that you have to think about even for performing, and we're great at that. The music part's the easy part, man, right? Everybody loves doing that. Nobody wants to do the work, and we owe it, again, to ourselves, to everybody that believes in us, to be in the trenches daily and be a full 4-cylinder working machine, man.
Yeah, like for instance, Cap here, he does majority of our mixing anytime that we do any recording. He definitely handles all of the uploading and publishing of all of our tracks, all of the metadata that we have to put into all the distribution and stuff like that, as well as he does know how to he knows how to screen print. So when we got merch drops, he's the one that's doing the screen printing for the merch. You know, Crazy over here, he's a real good hook guy. So majority of our hooks that we got written down are definitely Crazy's flows and definitely Crazy's kind of ideas and stuff. And so he's always constantly bringing ideas to the group that are being like, all right, what can we do, you know, to switch up our sound and do things better, you know. So we all got different things that we can you know, provide toward this group, and definitely try to make this team as strong as possible. You know, we also, you know, like I said, you know, Crazy was also he's in charge of our Instagram page. The majority of the time he's answering DMs, he's replying to comments, you know, he's in people's, you know, DMs trying to see if there's any podcast or any type of media that we can reach out to. I myself have been running the Spotify page, so I've been trying to boost our not only our stream services or our streaming numbers, but also just the algorithm in total. Trying to learn how the algorithm works.
That shit is a fucking foreign language to me right now.
It really is.
You know how many times I want to put fucking Mike Tyson just fucked up Jake Paul in front of the Yost Theater just to get a click, but I can't. My soul won't let me do that shit. I cannot catch this algorithm for nothing. One day I'll get 2 views in 9 hours on a short, and the next day I'll get 2,000 views in 10 minutes on a short. I don't fucking know, dog.
It's crazy, man. Social media is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Just all gotta get to the fact that it just runs everywhere. We just get used to it.
It's all about consistency, really.
Man, there's that. Bro. Okay, so this is okay. To play devil's advocate, I'm a firm believer in consistency, but if you're consistently putting out bad shit, and this is for a lot of y'all, this is for a few of y'all. Just because you putting shit out every day does not mean the shit is fire, man.
People don't care about fire, bro. People care about consistency. You're feeding a fan base that needs to get fed. And when you don't retain their attention because they have a short attention span, they go elsewhere. So that's why you see whack motherfuckers putting out music being successful, because there's consistency in it. You could be the illest motherfucker in the world. Nobody cares, bro, if you drop it once a year. You know what I mean? So that's the argument against that. I used to be one of those guys that was all quality. Now I'm like, yo, I've gotten to the level where I can put out something that is a freestyle that will be on the level of a written of another artist. You know what I mean? So why am I second guessing consistency if I got it? You know what I mean? And the whole struggle is to be able to get everybody on board with that. You asked earlier, what takes long? Does it take longer to write a song as a group? Nah, it's hella quicker because it's 4 of us. Once we all agree this is what the target is, we're gonna hit this target. We're spitting a fraction of a 16, bro. We got a lot of 2.
Shit,
we got a lot of songs that are just 8-bar verses. And when homie said Crazy writes the hook, Crazy sings the hook, we all write the shit. There's no one person that just writes the hooks or one person that does anything, bro. Because anytime we sit in the studio, we put all of our fucking force together. We come up with a melody, then we put lyrics to the melody, and then we build the song collectively. So there's no one person that we depend on for any one of those fields. And the process is that much quicker because we're so seasoned in music already, bro. You know what I mean? So songs come and go. A lot of times there's too many ideas. Like, which one do we want to focus on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that kind of tends to be majority of our problem.
I think that comes back to that first question you asked, my boy. What was it? How long does it take, or does it take longer?
Yeah, because there's yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think kind of it depends, my boy, because we'll sit on the song for like fucking a whole week,
months, bro,
months. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say weeks fast as fuck.
And we're fighting each other. Like, I feel this is the way it should go, and then this is the way you should say this lyric. Maybe you should say it like this because this is the rhythm that I'm hitting. And now we're all just trying to hit a certain rhythm together to try, and I feel personally that takes away from the authenticity of the person and the artist rapping. Now, a few of us might feel a different way, but I think at the end of the day, our authenticity is what we're bringing to the table on this whole darkroom page and this whole darkroom team. If I'm rapping how he's rapping and how he's rapping, now we're not authentic. Now we're just sounding like a whole group.
That's right.
And that's cool.
It turns into cookie cutter shit.
On certain songs, we could be a crew in a group, but I don't think we should every song be the same, and you know what I mean? And that's my opinion. I'm saying
that's what makes us unique, because we're different on every song.
Yeah.
We got a song that is in Spanish.
Yeah.
We got a song that's melodic. We got a song.
That's what
and
we
so
do.
when we do write as a group, it's more of like, okay, this is the path. Say it however the fuck you want to say it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or even change it.
Exactly.
To like modify your style. You know what I mean? So there's no one way that it's kind of democratic in that sense, where it's kind of majority rule. We're like, yo, how do we all feel about it? And then we roll with it.
We always get to that, bro. You know what I mean?
Everything is a team effort.
Yeah.
Everything's a team
we
effort.
vote, we fight, man. I'm telling you, bro. We fight every
The
day.
best groups fight.
Hell yeah.
I remember watching Eazy-E fucking try to fuck up Crazy Bone in the studio.
Oh, damn.
With his short ass. Rest in peace to Easy.
See? Bone Thugs are always fighting, my boy. I don't know if you've seen their team and shit.
Hell yeah, those
But
fools
they're
are always
fighting,
fucking
you know what I
fighting.
mean? They're always fighting, man. And
But you only fight about shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
Iron sharpens
you
iron,
don't-
bro.
Right. Exactly.
You ain't gonna
And you only fight about
Pool
shit that you
noodles ain't
care
gonna
about.
be sharpening pool noodles, bro.
Sometimes just the things you say, baby.
It's the way you say it, man.
Say
Context.
anything all day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Hey, when did y'all when did you find out that you could sing
Oh,
together?
that's crazy right there.
It was definitely like foreshadowing throughout our coming together, but it was defined and definitive, bro, by like that time we were making Early Birdie, bro.
Nah,
It's,
man. It was just one time where we got hella drunk together and we just started singing
I
a bunch
like
of
that
Mexican
story.
songs.
I think that's the truth.
And then
of
we
it.
kind of just heard each other. We were like,
We sound
damn,
fucking
y'all
good,
actually-
right?
We could actually
We
harmonize
harmonized
with each
really
other.
well with each other, bro.
Yeah.
We hit every aspect of
Yeah.
it, and
It's the repetition, though.
Pretty
To be
much.
honest with you, none of us are natural ass singers.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Like,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
We all
Not at
are
all.
fans of just fucking like R&B shit, and
Try
you
our
know,
best.
because real singing takes talent and is a
You know what?
again,
You know what it
God-given
was,
gift.
bro. We have nights where we sit there and harmonize with each other. Literally harmonize with each other. It's not even like a song or anything. It's just a tone. Like we'll all be hitting a certain tone, and we're just harmonizing with each other to hear the tone fit and make sense. You know what I mean?
so when we walked up in here, the song we were harmonizing
Yeah.
at that time
Yeah.
was Soul Glow.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I said
Oh
a
my
reference
God, you took
earlier
the
to
question away.
McDowell's and the King of
Hell
Zamunda,
yeah.
and it
That's what I
seemed out
mean.
of pocket. But the reason why it came is because we were singing Soul Glow.
We're
You know what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
harmonize each other,
and
brother.
and that shit is a hard song to sing, bro. Soul Glow.
But you sang it in your own tune, and I'm over here. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Julius, you know. Like, hey, real quick, though, hold on. So let your soul.
That's why I hit the
Hey, like,
lows,
bro,
man.
you don't have to do
You hit
like,
that, you hit
hey,
that.
real quick, though. You don't have to do. Just sing your tone, my boy. You don't have to hit it.
Like I said, man,
like,
I
you're
Nate
fucking
Dogg
right.
it. When it comes to Soul Glow, I'll Nate Dogg it. I'll hit the lows. Nate Dogg was comfortable with hitting the lows. He didn't need to hit the highs. He made a career off of the fucking solid lows.
Yeah.
And Soul Glow's one of those that I don't
Long
have the range
live
for, so
it.
I'm gonna stay low.
Man, and he would. That's how he would have conversations. Like,
Yeah.
imagine having a whole podcast like Nate Dogg.
Damn.
Drinking Pacifico, sitting with crazy and man.
Whole melody
That'd be
all
the
day, all
adaptive
day.
podcast. This guy's got the golden voice, man.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
he's the rap's Barry White right here, my guy adaptive. And that's why, you know, we've been trying to get him to sing more because he has such a natural instrument of a voice that he can hit the fucking tenors solid. And he's been doing fucking great. And so,
Yeah.
you know, we hope to, you know,
Yeah.
get adaptive
him-
more on some singing
Get him comfortable.
stuff.
You know, side note, my boy, we've had plenty of radio stations try to take this guy from
Stop.
us.
I
man,
bet.
That's a joke, but that's true. Mambo did say that.
They're
He was
trying
like,
to
yo, I
make-
will hire you, dog.
They're trying to
They
turn
want-
this
they wanna
man into
hire
the
this
next
guy,
Art
man.
LeBeau, dog.
Hey, if it was up to me, he would do like a Art LeBeau Night Love show, you know. But yeah, you know, man, 'cause
Casey,
he's a heartfelt
you're
dude,
mad.
and he knows some classics, man. So
smooches.
yeah,
And please.
I could, man. I want to see a karaoke night with y'all just to see how that
Oh, we
shit
get down,
goes.
brother. We get down, man.
So
Bro,
as
we get
fourth.
we start battling our ladies.
Oh yeah, we got. I'm
Bro,
sorry,
that's the
women.
best
I'm
part.
sorry, ladies. We got to take y'all out. All right,
Yeah,
we got to take y'all out. It's
all
our
all
turn.
the wives get. All
right, let's go around, bro. What's your go-to song for karaoke, bro? We'll go this way. Your go-to song.
Fuck. What the fuck did I say on I told her it was Mariah Carey, and I fucked up
Which
the
one?
words. The one with ODB, me and Mariah.
Yeah.
The one
I
that
know
fucking
exactly what
Sue
that is.
Young was singing in Rush Hour 1.
Is Brooklyn in the
Yeah,
house? What's your go-to karaoke song, ADAP?
I think the last one I did was the Still Dre beat, and I just rapped over it.
Okay, that doesn't count for.
I know. So
I
would
don't
do-
like when
shit.
people
I
do
would
rap
do,
songs on
um,
karaoke. That's not
No.
karaoke, dog. That's just rapping over a beat, homie.
It was in Vegas. I had to just
That's
rap.
stupid.
Bro.
It's my own song.
It was-
It's my own song.
It would be a Bull for Two by the Expendables.
Okay. My go-to will be "Sleeping in My Bed" by Drew Hill, bro.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah.
What's your go-to?
I would be just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
Go-to karaoke song, T-Funk. What is it?
Fuck. It's either like Marvin Gaye.
Kill it. One.
There's,
Only one.
There's a few different ones.
Only
but,
one.
Like, if I had to say like my for sure one would be Santeria by Sublime.
Oh. Okay.
That one I know.
Switching it up.
That one I
switching
know.
it up.
I can fuck that song up for sure.
That's right.
Okay, so who was Chris Brown before Chris Brown came out?
We don't know nothing about that, bro.
Chris Brown?
You don't know Chris?
Was he the guy that did the Run It? The Run It?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know.
Come on,
I know him by
Chris
the Run It.
Breezy?
See?
Who was Chris Brown before Chris Brown?
Who was Chris
Michael
Brown
Jackson.
before Chris Brown?
Everybody's trying to do their best Michael Jackson impression. Don't you know
Everyone's
that?
trying to do their best
Everybody
Michael
from the
Jackson. That's
'90s, every
Usher.
R&B singer has always done their best Michael Jackson
Everyone's trying to do
impression.
their best Mike. That's it.
And if they didn't do
Fucking
it in
The
the main
Weeknd.
lyrics, they did it
Question
in the
answer.
ad libs.
Everyone's doing
Michael
their best
Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Bruno Mars.
I mean, that's a fact, Julius.
I mean, hey, he was definitely ahead of his time, yo.
So hit us with the Barbara Walters question. That's the one we've been waiting for. The
Bruno
Barbara
Mars.
Walters questions.
Barbara Walters.
2020, Friday night, Sábado Gigante.
Sábado, he got
Hey, let's bring it to the 805.
bring it back home.
Who is it, who would it be in the 805 that you would want to work with? Maybe have just one person get on a song with you.
The 805? Personally? Like
I
everybody?
got one.
Yeah, everybody answer. Yeah.
DJ fucking Dominator, bro. That's
Dominator,
the
if
one
you watch
motherfucker
this,
that
can
I
you
would love
please-
to make a song with. Shout out to Dominator.
One time.
He's been
Dominator.
bro to us. He fucked with us on our 805 live venture, you know what I'm saying? And I became a big fan of his music, man, because he is bringing back that funk sound. I honestly have always said this.
So good.
I believe that Dominator is responsible for the resurrection of the G-Funk music
funk, yeah.
in California. He's
Yeah.
one of those guys.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
some people
Yeah.
will look at Tuxedo or will look at, some other artists. But if you really go back in time and you look and you watch when Time Traveler dropped in like 2016, 17, around there, ever since then, man, I mean, and especially for Mexicanos, because we have always, as Mexicanos, we've always upheld the old school music. Like, we're the
Yes.
ones that kept the streams going for all those golden era artists of the funk era that we listened to.
And he
that
does-
was embedded in Mexican culture.
He does his own production, right?
And he
Like,
does his own
everything's
production.
Sick.
So like
he writes his own lyrics. He
that
writes
takes
for other
everything-
people.
That takes everything to the next level, bro. If you can do your own production funk wise and then be able to make a song, like, bro, this man's on another level, bro.
And
DJ
so, love the
crazy.
Dominator, man. You know.
Okay, shout out Dominator. Let's get you up here, dog. Stop fucking playing.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Where you at, Dominator?
Early, fool. Come on, fool.
Come on down.
We need your feature,
He's a
my
cool ass
boy.
fool, man. He will do it too.
He would, yeah.
And shout out Crazy Boy too.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? That's the
Boy.
big homie too.
Yes,
My
sir.
OG.
Shout out
Both of those guys are
Diamond.
like, they're like Pacino and De Niro in Heat, bro. You know what I mean? They're gunners together, bro. Their chemistry is tight.
Hey, a Crazy Boy actually shot a video for us, man. Shout out
That's
to
right.
the homie,
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I
Word
mean?
up.
So, man, shout out to him.
Hell yeah. Who else we got? So we got Crazy Boy. We got DJ Dominator.
Oh, okay. Who we working with, man? Okay.
Not necessarily
I mean,
who we want to work with. I
805,
I
right?
would really
Yeah,
love to work
805.
with Los Solos. We've been talking about this for a
That's
minute.
true. We've been talking about the Los Solos collab.
I love what they're doing with soul music, and we're not the greatest singers, bro, but we can hold a tune, man. We can definitely harmonize, and I think we could, just some background vocals on their shit, or
Yeah, that's not
just
debatable.
something, man. Like I think we can make some beautiful music.
Shout out to Los Solos,
Shout out to
man.
Los
Shout out.
Solos,
Yeah,
man.
shout out
They-
Solo.
They are a beautiful
My
band.
boys.
They do their damn thing, and man, I hope one day we'll be able to make that happen.
So we played a show together with Los Solos
We
for the
did.
Jay Dilla tribute over at the Six. Probably about a year ago or something like that. And their
R.I.P. the
execution,
Six, man.
their execution of the Jay Dilla songs was great,
good.
bro.
Pinpoint.
And so ever since, we've known these guys for a while, but ever since we rocked that show, we rekindled the connect. And we want to set that in stone, man. So yeah, Los Solos one. I thought of one more, and if you guys think of any other ones, feel free to say them.
Yes, please.
I would say we need to for sure work with the dogs, because I know
D2G, man. You know. Shout out all the greenhouse too, bro.
Hey, Cyrilus, get that ass up here. Enzom, get that ass up here. I've been talking to y'all. I've been hollering at y'all for a long time. Oxnard Vibes coming up real soon, December 14th. Bring that motherfucking ass up here, man. Playing with me, man.
You know we about to be at Oxnard Vibes too.
And that's what I was gonna say, bro. Like, luckily, we're blessed enough to be able to, like, really anybody out the 805, like, we could figure it out and make it happen, dog. I was gonna say it's already like in the works, if you will, but we got big homies out in Slow that go by Word Sauce, man. And the dark side of the sauce is inevitably gonna happen, dog. And that's all I'm gonna say on that.
So we are my kinfolk, man, from 10 years ago, bro, is Word Sauce. I used to have a band called Mantis. I've toured with this band, Word Sauce. They've been together for over 15 years.
Punk Rock Time Machine.
Shout out to Punk Rock Time Machine. Same characters, but they also got a punk band. Shout out Risco, Wes, all the homies.
I like that name.
And so basically, we've worked on projects with them before. We've rocked shows with them. And they've been fucking homies since then. And they got a chain of studios in San Luis Obispo called Sauce Pot Studios. If you're ever up there, tap in with them. They record every style of artist. But yeah, how can I forget, man? That's family, and that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's good. That's already.
Let's get that done.
He's giving you too much info, my boy.
Right.
We're letting y'all into the sneak peek.
The dark side of the sauce.
Same shit right now.
Hey, real quick though, man. One of the official sponsors of the show, just a brand new one. Speaking of Slow. Big shout out to CTC Radio, Connected Coast Radio. Hey, Lord Sanctus.
That's
Sanctus,
right.
the homie,
Shout out Sanctus one time, man.
Family of the show.
DJ Cass, the whole camp, bro. Shorty.
Yeah.
Bro.
And we running down the list, but I will put Sanctus on that list as well, man. You know what I mean? I actually got a collab with Sanctus on Kid Official.
Kid Official.
He went by Kid Official back in the day.
Hey.
So that's a whole nother story, but I'm gonna tell you, topper guards to my guy Lord Sanctus.
Yeah,
I don't think people realize history
work.
he's laid out. You know what I'm saying?
He's really doing it.
He's
Make
a
sure,
staple. He's a staple, brother.
Real quick though, man. Every day or every other day at 6:00 on YouTube. Go tap in live, CTC Radio Live. You will see your favorite 805 artists.
Let's go.
You will see them, and you won't just see them, and you will actually get to chop it up with them if they're in the chat. He's probably the only radio station that is doing it like that. The artists are actually in the chat. So every day at 6:00, go on YouTube Live, go on Instagram Live, tap in, and you might even get a feature. Just tap in.
Shout out Sanctus, baby.
I got so many damn sponsors.
That's right. And so, to add that, I would put Lord Sanctus on the list for Dark Room, you know what I mean?
We need you on the fucking feature, my boy. Hit us up.
It's crazy is I got a feature I recorded with Sanctus during the 805 Live days of pandemic, and I never released it. It's called Blockchain Gang. Yeah, man, and I think that was during the 4-year cycle back in 2020, because me and him vibed on a level of cryptocurrency and shit. And I never released it, and he been hit me up, see what's up with that. But I said by the end of 2024, you're gonna see an all-time high in Bitcoin, and it already happened. So Sanctus, bro, I'm gonna drop this shit, bro, and we're gonna make a beautiful video.
And we're gonna talk about this
again.
We're gonna talk about this because you held that back, homie.
Been holding this for fucking
you held that back, my boy. We're gonna talk about.
But no, shout out to Connected Coast, man, Sanctus, all the homies, bro. You already know.
Hell yeah, man. You know what? I might as well get my fucking sponsors out the way. Real quick though, man. Big shout out to Midnight Vapors they have all your smoking needs. They have they got mods, they got pods, they got fucking the juices from 0 nicotine to all the way up to 12 nicotine. That 12 nicotine, that shit is dangerous.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, hold on. What else we got here? Oh, we got the holy shit. All right, 12036 West Street in Garden Grove.
Yep.
West and Chapman Street, you will find them. My next sponsor is Bomb Body Collections. For all you out there that's looking real dry out here, it's cold outside. The skin.
I was the ashy kid back in the day. So I was, and I endorse that, man. It's important.
Bomb Body Collections, you can find them on Etsy, you can find them on TikTok, you can find them on Instagram. Go make you a purchase. They have a bomb that you put on your tattoos, and it makes your tat looks like before it even peeled. Brand new sponsor of the show. SCA Cleaning Services. They are an exterior and exterior premium window cleaning service. I always say the windows are the teeth of the building, and some of y'all teeth look dusty as hell, Mike G. You need to go wash your damn windows, clean the window sills. They will do the screens. They do, like I said, exterior and interior. They do commercial buildings and they do residential buildings, and they travel. So hit them up if you need your windows washed. Who else we got? There's some. I got so many fucking sponsors.
That's great.
I wanna shout out Stone Darn the Minx.
Yeah, that's family right there.
Shout out to Stone Darn the
Hold
Minx.
on, skirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Breaks.
Crumble, I'm sorry. Mrs. Fields, I'm sorry, but y'all ain't got shit on Stone Darn the Minx.
Them,
December 14th, pull up Oxnard Vibes. Your boy's hosting. Okay, I'm hosting it again.
Hey, Julius, you know we on that bill too, right?
Yes, I do.
Hey,
Yes,
can I talk
do.
about Stone Darn the Minx one time?
Huh?
Can I talk about
That's
Stone Darn the
family
Minx
right
one
there.
time?
Go ahead, man. Come
Hey,
on.
Stone Darn the
This is
Minx,
this
man.
promo.
They are family to me, man. I've known them too for many years, man.
We love you.
Big shout out to them and their new family. You know, got to go on a few trips with them. You know, we've been to Yosemite, man. We've rock shows up and down California, and I can just only say good things about them, bro.
Facts.
They've always been good people to everybody they encounter, and it's rare to find people like them, bro. Straight up, man. Stone Darn and the Minx. And their products are also 100%, man. I put them on to certain friends of mine, things like that, bro. So it's always good, and they're hip hop heads, man.
Hell yeah.
You know, you
Hell
see
yeah.
them. So big shout out to Stone Darn the Minx. If you don't know them, tap in.
Love y'all.
IG
love.
Stone Darn the Minx. Get your fucking candy and
your
chocolate.
I'ma
good.
tap
baby,
in,
get your
And they
good.
got they got a secret menu. They got a secret menu. But
It's a lot of special things on that.
You gotta
menu,
ask
man.
about
You
it.
gotta ask
There's
about
a
it.
lot
Yo.
of special
I ain't gonna
things.
tell you what it is, but it'll take you
Pastries that will
somewhere.
change your life.
All right.
It rhymes with psilocybin.
Short-term memory loss. If I think of it, I will shout it out. But last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing, YBL Clothing. If you are an individual that is able to put pockets in other individuals' pockets, you a boss. If you have a business that you can go kick it at, or that you can go kick it somewhere in Maui, and your business is in Cali, and you still making money, you are a boss. So fucking dress like it. Get you a hat. Get you some joggers. Get you a hoodie. Get you some slides. You know what I'm saying? Dress the part. Look the part. Most importantly, feel the part. Young Boss Life Clothing. You can find them on Instagram. And we working on a website. We working on a fucking storefront. And it's going to happen because I said it's going to happen.
That's right.
But don't just say that you that boss. Be that boss.
Let's go.
Hey, that's love, Julius. And to add on, man, you're a motherfucking boss, bro, because you run this whole thing by yourself.
Boss.
So, round of applause for my boy Julius.
Hey. Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yep.
Welcome back to
Hey.
the show.
And you keep opening me up for new questions. Pause for the pause police out there. He said he opened them up. Fuck you, all right? That's that East Coast shit.
Yeah, if you're going to say pause-worthy stuff, just say it.
Hey, okay, so
The best LA hat. No.
with music, and I love this question. I've been asking it a lot. I don't mean to sound repetitive to everybody. I don't mean to sound repetitive, y'all, but I can ask the same question and I can get 100 different answers.
Sure.
So with music, it does open a lot of doors for you. For a lot of people, you know, for the typical rapper, it's clothes and liquor.
Yeah.
Give me something out of the box that you would like music to open up for you.
What do you mean? Can you rephrase that? I don't think I understood that question, brother.
So with music, right?
Yeah.
Most rappers or most musicians, they have makeup lines. They have clothing brands.
Okay.
They have alcohol.
What would be like our two lines of merchandise?
Right. Like anything. Yeah. What
Let's
would
go
you
down the
like-
line. 13 seconds each. What do you think, hey, off the rip?
Besides what's already
Right.
ideal,
7, 6.
I think just personal dreams collabs. You know, that'd be sick.
Okay.
Like to be able to do something that's out of reach, even. You know, that'd be wild. That'd be cool.
Okay.
And definitely travel the world. Yeah.
Nice.
Are we talking about merchandise? Like, what would be our two forms of merchandise? What are we talking?
Basically, what he's trying to say is, you know how
something tangible.
You know how Jay-Z has Duce. You know how
that's what I'm talking about. Merch. That is an item of merch.
That's not a merch
it's like
item.
a line of.
It's another form of revenue. What would you like your popularity to help you? Start
Okay, like for example, me, I said I want to do like fucking doorknobs, yo. I want to do something that people use every day. I want, the little plastic tips on shoelaces. I need everybody to have Realquicctho on their shoelaces. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want something like that. Like I want to come up with a brand of fucking name tags. I want to come out with a brand of fucking dry erase markers. You know what I'm saying? What, like something out of the box.
But that is merchandise.
Yes, it is merch, but it's not the typical merch. It's not the alcohol. It's not the shoes. It's not the clothes.
Yeah. Majority of that stuff doesn't really say the person's name, though. You know.
What you thinking about? What you got in mind?
I'm saying more like, okay, man. Like if I had something to invest in, I'd probably want to build a really nice like football stadium for the community.
Yeah.
We have Camino del Sol. Camino del Sol Park has that really nice football stadium, but it's run down. It's old. It needs renovations.
You mean soccer, right?
Yes. I don't mean soccer. I mean
thinking,
football.
Football.
No,
football. I got you. I'm with you.
Just like I would, or create a soccer team or a football team in the city.
You know what? I'm gonna be straight up with you, my boy. I think the way that I would go about it is name something a weed strain for us. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Weed strain. We could go.
Holy shit!
You know what I mean? The dark room weed strain. And then we got four. And then we got 4 people, so we can all have like our different four different strains. You know what I mean? 4. We got Earth. We got.
OG?
I'm telling you, and you know what I mean? That's where I would go.
Hey, I need a piece of that.
And I'm getting money for that for sure. Homie.
I need a piece. Yeah.
I think what would be dope, man, and to keep it brief, I think all those things are tangible. Beer, alcohol, or weed, it's all tangible. Mm-hmm. I think, certain platforms, the tangible, it's possible. It's like very within our reach.
Right.
Tangible doesn't mean that's a stupid idea. So basically, like, I think I'm just thinking, like, yo, fuck, bro. Like, I see certain people that raise funds for certain causes in the world and shit. You know, like, let's build a little village here. Like, kind of you're saying, like, basketball court or stadium in Oxnard. Like, that on a level where it's global. We're like, okay, this fucking week, we're gonna fucking raise funds to fucking rebuild Palestine, dog. We're gonna fucking build a Boys and Girls Club type shit in Palestine, kind of shit, right? And then once we raise funds, then we move on to the next cause. So it kind of be anything, but there is taxpayer money for rebuilding certain things. If you talk about getting guns off the street, fucking government will throw money at you if you got a program for kids to get guns off the street. And so if you're talking about a perfect case scenario, I would say hell yeah, let's raise some funds for some field workers and shit. Get them some good gear, back braces. Let's get them
some great representation,
bro. I don't know, like a different cause. I don't have any one, but like that's what 805 Live was. Like, what's the cause?
That's outside the box.
What's the cause this month?
Pretty much.
And like have a different one every time and just go around patching shit up.
I think that's one of the reasons why we were like so we reached so many people was because of the causes. You know what I mean? We had some behind the music. We didn't just put on people on music. We had like a whole.
That's facts.
A whole
to be honest, man, I really think that like the whole lot of us, all 4 of us, just genuinely believe and genuinely feel like if we had the opportunity to do something for the community or to
we take advantage,
help everybody go like move forward, that's what we would want to do.
So I want to shout out Chino Excel, man. Because Chino Excel, when we were doing 805 Live, bro, we were trying to feed the community and taking canned food donations and sweater donations and shit. He was doing what's called Rebel Army runs with Immortal Technique. They were doing it on the East Coast and the West Coast. And so Chino came through and blessed us with a gang of donations for a certain cause, And I think that the work that they're doing, bro, that work, them as rappers, bro, they don't need to be doing this shit, but they made such a change in doing that, and I respect that. And there's been people that have done this way before all of us, right? And so I think that there's an infinite amount of injustice out there, infinite amount of need. So I think when we go out and putting out fires and contributing to that, if everybody did that, like, bro, we could do some crazy moving things, bro. And so, yeah.
Rest in peace to Chino one time.
Rest in peace, Chino, man. Big bro.
Chino XL's not here no more?
Ah, man. He passed away a few months ago, my brother, you know.
Damn.
The memory I have of him is always being supportive. He was an 805 head.
Yeah,
you know, he lived on the east end of Ventura. You know, he reached out to my wife many times, you know, in support.
Plenty of times,
reached out
man.
to me. He was very present in our movement, you
Yes.
know, 805 Live. Very present in a lot of people's movements,
Yeah,
man.
we still
And,
keep in touch with the family, so we're still there with them. You know what I mean? It's just at the end of the day,
but
like,
he was an
showed
805
love.
guy,
Yeah,
man.
he was, man. For
You know,
sure.
he really took his time
Any
to
cause, bro.
show love to every 805er
all of the
that's
causes,
doing
but
shit
it
that he
wasn't
fucks
just
with.
805 though. You know?
Right,
He did
right.
a lot of any cause, you know, and it just meant more to him because it was a part of his
His new neighborhood.
his new neighborhood. You know?
Yeah, hey, the big names out here, they're not afraid to show love.
Yeah, brother.
Like,
Hell yeah, man.
I was shocked when Young Quicks came on here.
Oh, that's my boy too, homie.
And
Hell yeah,
he's-
man. He's killing it.
Him, Destructive, then, you know, they're doing the turkey
You had
drives and the
Destructive on
toy
here, too?
drives. Yeah.
That's my
Hell
boy.
yeah.
Well,
too.
man, your boy here, you know, your boy is here. Real quick, though. Your boy is here.
Man.
Hey, real quick, though, the queen just walked in. Hey.
Shout out
how
to
you
you.
doing?
Let's go.
Oh, you bought it? I got it.
There you
I got
go.
it, though.
There you go, my boy.
We still on. You know, I
Asked for
got
the
it.
charger. She brought the charger.
She bought the charger.
Tell me why these guys hate on the Chargers, though. I don't watch sports, but I'm like, yo, they're repping LA, but Lakers are cool, but Chargers ain't. That's a whole nother combo, Julius.
They came from San Diego, bro. They're not real
He
LA.
don't know about sports. Like, he don't understand the whole
You're not a
like.
sport-
The
I
whole
took
like.
this
I don't
man to
know.
his
I
very
know you
first.
don't.
I took this man to his very first NFL game.
Yes.
True.
And I was like,
It
bro,
was fun, huh?
He
Who's
came,
playing?
he came
Who's
with
playing?
the sombrero,
I
bro.
said rock some colors, you know.
Who's
He
playing
came-
the
he
game?
came with
Tell
the
him who's
sombrero,
playing.
bro.
It was the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders.
Oh, the
And
name change.
my dad, my dad's a long
They
time
weren't Redskins?
Redskins fan.
There it is.
Redskins fan, but they changed the name to Commanders.
What did I go dressed up
This
as?
man came up dressed as a fucking caballero.
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
So who are the Cowboys to the
Literally
Redskins?
with the sombrero and
With a
everything, dog.
sombrero, everything, man. It was the funniest thing, but I had a
Damn.
great time with my brother at the game. It was cool to see him. It was cool to experience him.
That's not a
in
cheap
that
ticket,
kind
man.
of environment, bro. Because he don't do that. He ain't about
He
the
ordered-
sports. He ain't about
homie
the live
ordered
shit like that.
two-
So it was funny to see him do that. It was cool. It was cool.
Homie
Hell
ordered
yeah.
2 Dodger dogs with extra mayonnaise, bro. That's all
Damn,
No
I know
buns.
about
That's
that.
not a bad way to
No
spend
buns.
$49, man.
That's the joke I tell him. He just flipped it on me. That's
It was
funny.
a free ticket for my boy.
Motherfucker.
He said
I
extra
invite all these
mayonnaise.
motherfuckers.
But you know,
Where do I
Julius, a lot of
go?
people, they line up in America to get the ball where the ball needs to go.
get the ball.
And they don't realize that it's all a big
the ball in the end
distraction.
zone.
They're like, hey, let's focus on getting the
great
ball
game.
where it
It's an
needs to
American
fucking
game.
go. It's great American pastime. So you know what?
American game.
Hey, hold up. Real shit. I understand it's all some stupid fucking thing, dog, to keep us distracted. No disrespect to you guys, bro. But you don't realize that it taps into your fucking primal instinct to be a fucking gang, homie. You know, you're gonna ride for your gang, so you're gonna ride for Raiders, you're gonna ride for fucking
Oh,
Niners.
okay, so
and so
yeah.
it just separates everybody.
It
Full.
did-
So all
okay,
the
yeah.
remember how we talked
Keep
about
talking.
earlier? Hold up. Remember how we talked about how 100 years ago we would hunt for our
Yep.
food?
Yep.
It goes back to those primal instincts that we
Yep.
no longer fear. Man, we used to worry about fools trying to invade our little town, fool. That was we are the Raiders, fool, and the fucking Niners are gonna come take us over. That's why it's a substitute for that fucking feeling, and how it's so it just gets your attention, fool, from the real life shit. So sports are fucking whack.
Whole project called Black Dog.
Hey,
Type in the comments
hey,
section.
we
Hey,
gotta do
fuck
our own.
that.
We gotta do
Hey, yo,
our own.
also, fuck Israel. Now that we're on it,
Man's a
fuck
fucking
Israel and
hater.
sports.
This man's a
So let's
fucking
do-
hater.
let's
We
fucking-
gotta
Hey,
do our own.
This
Hey,
a lot of truth
this will
in
be the
that.
part where you edit everything and then just
Nah,
cut this
fuck
part out.
that.
hey, hashtag TikTok rabbit hole.
Wake the fuck up, bro. Fuck Israel and
All right.
sports, bro. Do something usel with your life.
It caught.
Be a coach.
talk about
Causes
the middle
division.
one for that, and then we'll cut it out.
Hey, yo,
division.
check it out like this. Teach kids, man. Kids are the fucking future. You like basketball? Stop watching it on TV. Teach kids how to play basketball.
I don't know, coach.
Yeah, he's disaffiliating. That's why
Hey,
I
trip out
got.
on this though. Trip out on this. How come fucking teams that are named after like numbers, they always add up to 13?
These fools are scared to get hated on by sports
scared
fans.
for it.
man.
I'm scared the FBI is gonna pull up on my fucking house, you know, and be like, "Hey, you're
Hey,
I'm
I'm
talking about
contra?
Israel
Are you
and
talking
sports.
contra?
No.
Do you know contra?"
They're gonna be like, "Hey, Black Truffle TV," and I'm a.
Hey, shit,
Do you know
want
why the number
somebody to
13 is
pull up
important,
to you,
Julius? Do Do you guys know
That's
why
the
the
M.
number 13? No, fuck that, dog. It has nothing to do with Mexican mafia, bro. It comes to the original calendar, not the Gregorian calendar that we have nowadays. It consists of 12 months.
Yeah, it's 13 months.
The original fucking months had 30 days each, bro.
Talk that
and if
shit.
you look at ancient cultures, bro, there's many that honored the turtle. Why? Because the turtle had 13 squares on the back of its shell. It was symbolizing the 13 months of the year. So the real motherfucking first of the year isn't
It's
January
not January
1st, fool.
Nope.
It's April 1st, April fucking Fool's Day, which signifies
Gotcha, bitch.
the birth of fucking spring.
Yeah, we gotta do.
So, motherfuckers need to check it, bro. What I say isn't out of ignorance. I used to love sports, bro. I was all hypnotized by all that shit. I used to love chasing fucking money and shit like that. But the truth is, none of that shit ever fucking lasts. And all that matters is the children, bro. That's it. The kids,
youth,
fool.
baby, the
Man,
youth.
fuck these kids. They can't count today. Always asking, hey, do you mind donating your change to? Yeah, I do, bitch. Give me my 84 cents. All right, don't ask me if you can keep my change in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Give me my damn change.
Exactly.
Learn how to count. Okay.
No, I don't want to donate. I do not want to donate to the Red
Man
Cross.
just said what everybody else fucking
Fuck
feels
them
in
kids.
this world.
Man, fuck them kids, man. I had I had a 9-year-old little boy tell me he was gonna titty fuck my mom. Fuck that little boy. Titty fuck my mom.
Nah.
What?
Hey, you know why he's saying that shit? Because he had fucked up ass parents. So that's what I say it's about the kids, bro, because we're all programmed. You're a grown-ass version of your mom and dad, bro.
Facts.
So are you, so are you, so are you,
Hey,
bro.
DNA
And whether
passed
you
down.
like it or not, bro, you carry the habits of your mom and dad.
My
And
mom
so
probably
these
said it
fools-
too.
hey.
Fuck these damn kids. My mom probably said that shit too.
Real shit though, they know what it is, bro.
Yeah.
They're just drunk right now. But we all have talked this. We all have talked this talk about how we are
We're not drunk.
grown-up versions of our
I'm
parents,
good.
bro.
1000.
And that's when it gets deep. All your mañas and all your habits, fool, come from both of your parents, fool.
Hell yeah, fool.
And so when you got a little motherfucker out there that's running wild saying some
My
crazy
jefito was a
shit,
mañaco.
it's because he had fucked up parents. And that's why I say I taught art classes for many years, bro. And I've in a hand helped raise certain kids. I've seen them go to jail. I've seen them fall out of line. I've seen them grow up and get fucking jobs, bro. And that's why I say it's about kids. And all that other bullshit is just distraction.
Hey, in all seriousness, y'all know what I do, okay? I'm a behavior therapist. I love the kids, all right? But I'm still a human. If you tell me you gonna titty fuck my mom, you better do it, little bitch. All right? You better do it. And I'm gonna tell my mommy on your ass, too.
All right, let's talk about fucking moms then, okay?
No, I love it all. Like I love
We're
it
not
all.
taking
And this
advantage.
just goes to show how diverse y'all are, and it just goes to show how close you guys are. This is fucking beautiful right now. I'm taking a shot on behalf of you.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy though? We're gonna
Wait,
go back to the studio.
I can't crack this. It's not even open.
No, it's open.
Crack that
We're
shit,
gonna go
buddy.
back to the studio, my boy, and we're gonna talk shit about each other, homie. We're gonna be like, you did
I'm
this,
blind.
you did this wrong.
Yeah, we're gonna have the
You
talk
said this
about
wrong.
this fool
You
crazy is gonna
shouldn't
be
have
like,
talked about
hey
this."
fool, you just said fuck sports, dog. Do you know how much hate we're gonna get off of this, fool? We're too honest.
Dark
fool.
room is gonna be black. Hey,
I can't. Oh, nah.
dark
You
room is
got to
gonna
be honest.
blackmailed, fool. That's the thing.
These two fools are part of the Raider Nation. They got jumped in like 4 years
The
ago.
thing is, we get blackballed, homie. You know about blackballing, right?
Yeah.
All right, we get
Yeah.
blackballed when you talk about shit you shouldn't talk about, my boy. You
So
know
I'm
that,
brown
bro?
bald, and I'm gonna get Botox on my balls to make my balls as smooth as possible.
Hey, real quick though. So is it
Alright.
safe to say that you guys are Dodger fans?
Not this guy, but
Talk
yeah.
to them, bro.
So 3
them.
Dodger
Everybody
fans,
else except this guy.
Tell them how you feel
Okay,
about
look.
Dodgers, but you don't know who Hideo Nomo is.
Champions, motherfucker.
714.
Who is Hideo Nomo?
714 till I'm in the flow. All right. Can we? Y'all got y'all win. Y'all got the bubble pennant too. Can we have a? I'm from Santa Ana. I'm a diehard Angel fan.
Oh.
Can we have him back now? Y'all got what y'all wanted.
We
man.
never wanted them, bro.
You can't. We're gonna take it until we can,
I get the
as
same
far as
answer
we
from
can.
everybody.
and we're gonna use our money
Yes,
that
you
we
can have
got
them back, bro.
to buy
This
more
the other
things
shit.
that we need
Y'all
that we
fucking
don't
take
need.
the this mother. Y'all took the whole damn team from us. We're not even the Anaheim Angels no more. We're the fucking Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. What type of fucking LA is the big brother. LA is the big brother of baseball. Like hey, you that's your new friend. You ever fucking make a cool ass friend and he turns into your best friend and then he comes over to your house to kick it with your big brother?
Yeah.
I'm the big brother.
Oh shit.
I took my little brother's friend.
Fucking man.
Shout out to homie Mando.
Hey, shout out Jacob one time though. Yeah.
Shout out the Clippers.
That's what I'm talking about. I hope you're serious. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, bitches. Yeah, bitches. You heard it, bitches. Hell yeah, Clipper gang.
I represent the wackest team in the NFL, the Browns.
The Saints.
Who is it? Yeah, all right. Hey, Julius, you're telling me that if the motherfucking Florida fucking Dolphins was the color of the Raiders, fool, everybody wouldn't be rocking the silver and black Dolphins?
That's a good.
People fuck with the Raiders because they like the colors. Shout out all you Raiders out there, all my primos and shit.
That's a
like
valid.
you'd be a Dolphin if their colors were silver and black.
Let me turn my hat around real quick.
Hey, Julius is getting a little mad that we Dodgers fans. I'm gonna turn my hat.
No, look. I don't mind the Dodgers. All right, look. Okay, I've been to Dodger Stadium one time.
Who won?
I've been to Dodger Stadium. It's fun. It's definitely way more active than the Angel Stadium. All right, and I'm
this stadium's nice though.
It is. It's nice. It's calm. It's safe. That's why I like it. It's safe over there. You're not. Hey, if you're fighting at the Angel Stadium, you need to fucking check yourself. All right. If you're fighting at Angel Stadium, you need to check yourself. But the one time I did go to Dodger Stadium, I went with somebody. We were super close at the time. I went with the family, and the family had got her dad a very expensive, like retro. It was like a $600 Dodger jacket.
Damn.
Somebody stole that shit. So I was like, and I took that shit real personal.
Fuck that fool, dog.
Because I love that man.
You know it's a fool, dog, because they know Hainas.
How you do that to your own people, dog?
You ever been to Mexico City?
Give him back the jacket.
Tijuana?
You ever been to Brazil?
You ever been to Rio de Janeiro?
El Rio de Janeiro?
You ever been to Taqueria de
Take your
Anda?
iPhone off of your hands, my boy, while you're texting your lady, dog, telling her I'm here.
Telling her some fool's about to jack my shit.
Hey, you know what? I do have a segment on the show called Phone Check. Do we need to check our phones and see who cares about us?
Let's go.
What does that mean? What are we doing?
We checking our phones?
My wife's probably
calling
asking
us
what
or
the fuck
whatever?
I'm
What do we
doing.
do?
Check our phones.
I don't got nothing.
Oh, this is just like a fucking intermission. is
I
what we're
got 2 messages.
It's just an intermission on camera.
I got 2 messages from my wife checking on me. So that's my shit.
Make sure you bring the chicken nuggets.
talking. We're gonna bring it all the way home.
Let me get a beer.
Oh my baby.
That's right. Hey, that's right. Adaptive. Hey, ladies, adaptive. I know it's cold outside, but
Adaptive is the most familiar with his phone, especially in the studio. Talk to him, Adapt.
Android or Apple gang?
Tell him.
What are you doing?
I got it.
That's what we thought.
So I'm currently working on a compilation, Julius.
Of what?
I'm working on a compilation of
Yes.
Adaptive on his phone
Yes.
behind backstage at the
Yes.
show,
You guys
on
gotta get a
stage,
great
in the
video.
studio
Yes.
during the recording process.
What you just felt right now, my boy, we feel this every other night.
It's gonna be a good compilation. I'm
Hey,
gonna
that shit
find
was
a
hard,
cool
huh?
song.
Adaptive.
It was.
Find a dope
Oh, you got
song.
it. Okay, no, he didn't get caught slipping. Okay, hey, excuse the blindness. Do y'all have the same shirt on? Do y'all work together?
Oh, Doug. Let me show you real quick.
You know what? See what he asked. You guys ain't even paying attention.
We're paying attention.
What'd he say?
That-
Exactly.
Hey, that's right. Floss that shit. You see it?
So he's asking about the shirts. We wore these shirts for a festival show that we had in Ontario. We won a series of competitions, and there are performance competitions. 2 years in a row, we won the Happiness of Pursuit Festival competition. Shout out 60 East, Noah James, everybody involved.
The back-to-back
And
world
so
champions.
these are the outfits that we wore for the last festival show. And we should have got suited today, man. We should have all came with our suits.
That
you know what I'm
was
saying?
because so
Because we
when
usually
y'all
do that for shows.
when y'all did that for the Santa Barbara show for Old Town Labs, I was like, if they come to the pod like that, I'm getting suited and
I'm gonna wear my flannel.
booted. That shit.
I'm gonna wear my 2 silver chains if they come suited like that.
You know what I'm saying? Dark rooms coming in.
I appreciate that,
How'd the
man.
name come about?
Once again,
So the
all
name,
blacks?
it came through our bro Blacksmith, Big Bro. He's the one that kind of organized this group as a podcast originally, like the homie was saying. And when it came down to the name of the podcast, he kind of thought of the name, right? And it basically comes out of the creation cycle, dark room. We are created in darkness. In the Bible, it says, "Let there be light," but also in photography, to expose the image. It needs to be in a dark room, and in a full. It's that whole light and dark contrast, right? no light exists without dark, and vice versa. But to us, it all means something different. In the creative process, is bringing the shit to light. Bringing the darkness within to light. You know what I mean? But also, it's to so many definitions to this.
It's finding light in the dark room as well, man.
Yeah.
Like, we're able to use this music as therapy, man, right? And I think that holds a lot of truth to our name for sure. Like, it's where we sharpen our fucking abilities every day too, for sure. Like, find it within ourselves.
A little bit of the meaning is like we bring something out of nothing. You know what I mean? Like, we're literally nothing when we started. You know, it was a whole fucking test, bro. Like, we didn't know anything about each other. We were put in a room and we're like, hey, start talking about this fucking, about this fucking, topic and shit.
I'm always so curious about that because I wasn't there.
I know, that's why. But
I can't like imagine you guys like
so you're the newest
room and
member
not
to
getting
the group.
along, or
but it was 100% a thing, dude. Where like I didn't know him. Yeah. I barely knew Crazy. So it was like trying to figure out what we can do genuinely.
Yeah. That felt right.
And unfortunately, I mean, at the time it wasn't.
Well, I mean, that's why it didn't work out at the end of the day, because it's like we weren't
meant to be a podcast
with each other, you know what I mean?
Yet.
Like nowadays you see us comfortable, you see us fucking talking. You're like, oh, I see the podcast now.
We could do it now.
Back in the day, bro, it was not as comfortable and as authentic as it is now. I mean,
hey, the beginning of anything is either
it's weird, bro.
The best time or the fucking hardest.
To be honest,
time.
It was for us. It was the hardest time.
It was weird, man.
Like I said, it happened right before COVID.
It was forced.
It was very forced, but it was also like
it was forced, man.
It was forced, but it wasn't forced to the point where we couldn't see anything happen out of it. It was more forced to the point where like, okay, how can we make this happen?
And I think that's why we even stayed together, bro. Because like
we saw something.
We got to a point where like the creators of the podcast and us and like everybody we're not in the same page.
Yeah.
So we were like, what are we been doing? Like meeting each other at this day, at this time, for this many hours. You know what I mean? So we all just canceled that, and then I think we got to a point where we're like, let's just hit each other up. Me, T-Funk, and Contra. You know what I mean? We were just talking to each other. We weren't even talking to the creators of the podcast. We're just talking about us, and we were like, what do you guys see? What do you guys want? What do you guys do? What do you guys want to do? And we got to a point when we were like, all right, let's do 805 Live. We're all in. Let's do this. Let's go all out. You know what I mean? This is the way we're going to grow. We went all out, man. We did our thing. We went as far as we could a whole year, which is what our plan was, to do a whole year of fucking podcasting 805. We did that. Now we're in the music section. You know what I mean? We added the homie after that. And now we're just killing whatever we can, man. You know what I mean? Going off of that.
So is it safe to say that the podcast is going to come back?
Oh, for sure.
All right, okay, good. All right, good. Hey, you got to subscribe. You got a subscription right here.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be.
We've been talking about it. It's kind of, we got to divide the attention too, because we got musical goals we want to reach.
Oh,
but
facts.
parallel to that, man, we always have these group meets where we talk about interesting shit, update each other, who's dropping, what's going on locally. You know what I mean? And so there has been talks. We just got a new studio over off of Emerson in Oxnard, and so we got it set up to where we have the intent of doing another podcast, man, on the first hour of our, recording session. So, we're weighing the options right now, but it is definitely in the plan. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I wanna get in. I'm about to nerd out a little bit because I love this shit, and I've learned so much doing it. And my biggest issue that I have is getting the damn sound perfect. That shit is hard. What is the biggest challenge for podcasting? It can be audio or visual, or it can even be like buying the wrong cables.
Bro, that could be all of the above. The most difficult thing on a podcast could be all of the above. It just depends on your strength and weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? As far as sound editing, man, I'm used to EQing all these guys, mixing all their vocals. All their vocals are very different. When it comes to visuals, that's a whole nother category too, as far as angles and, how we're going to edit this shit. But the most difficult thing, I think, for us has never been exactly the consistency, bro. I will say in the podcast thing, the hardest thing has been the consistency. You know
Everybody
what I mean?
has lives.
Because
I feel like that's kind of just in general.
Right. But, it's not so much, and I guess content as well, because that, we used to write out how we're going to deliver the content. We got the joint of the day. We're going to interview this artist.
We
we're
had
fucking
segments
this,
put together. Bro,
and so that I think is kind of challenging, but it's more fun. You know what I mean? I think the hardest thing, bro, is the consistency. Because I think once you accomplish an episode and you got a great interview and everything was great, we kind of sit back a little bit, but that's the time to fucking use that energy to find the next episode. Who we going to interview next? How do we make this even better than last time? Kind of shit. So for me, it's been the consistency. We got great ideas. We come up with great songs. But I think the consistency is one thing that we've wrestled with. You know what I mean? With podcasts and music. You know what I mean?
Big time.
For sure.
So one of my favorite podcasts is the 85 South Show. And what they do is
they Atlanta based.
Yeah.
They will sit there and they will have the dopest time, and before you know it, they just made a banger of a song just bullshit.
That's right.
Have any of y'all songs happened like that?
Bro.
Bullshit?
Yeah,
bro. Yes, but
Our
here
entire album.
No, bro. There's a song. There's a song that's coming out called "Prendelo," bro.
Oh yeah.
And this shit pretty
that's
much came about off
Yeah.
of just we heard a beat,
Yeah.
and it was a word that came out, and we for the longest would just sporadically like a tick, just prendelo.
I'm gonna dive deeper in that, my boy, because I remember at a certain point, 3 out of the 4 of us were not feeling the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we had the plan, we had the structure of it. We know what we wanted to go off melody wise, but we were not feeling the wording, I think, or something about that. Some wasn't feeling right.
Yeah.
And we would just constantly fight about it. Like, no, this is not the way I would say it. This is not what I would say. This is not how I want to say it. But I think after saying it so many times, sitting there just repeating it.
Self-program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? And it's always that one guy that's pushing it. You know what I mean? Like, just try it. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah,
One more
yeah.
Time. Just try it one more time. But say it like
Shout out to my homie Cisco.
And it was
that's
beautiful
what
to come into
sometimes that's
fruition.
what it takes. Because I'm talking specifically about this guy right here. Because he's the one that always pushed that little song away.
Nah.
He would be like,
No, for the longest, yeah, because again, it was like a.
Even the words you guys are saying, I don't feel this is what we would say. You know what I mean? Like, this is not us. But just like himself would just hear it, and then at a certain point he was like, you know what? This is a badass song.
Eventually, yeah, because it was well over a year, dude.
And it took a while, man. I'm telling you, it took a while for him to get comfortable.
But it's a matter
It had
of
blossomed into this
yeah.
beautiful
It's a
thing.
matter of
It was more than just a funny
he had a
thought.
vision. It's a matter of
yeah,
having a vision. He
we
had a
put
vision.
it together.
He knew
but there
what
was
the
a
outcome
core
was.
Cap,
What?
shut up and talk then, fool.
one at a time, gentlemen. One at a time.
All I'm saying is that as long as you have a vision, even though you can't see it at first, you keep pushing, it's gonna happen.
I don't want to.
So they don't want to talk now because I told them one at a time.
Shut up. No. Dude, it was beautiful, the fruition of it, because eventually it was like a cohesive thing, right? And it wasn't just like a part of the hook that was good. It was the entirety of it. Like, it's a song that we go back to back like every bar. And it's one of the most creative ones that we ever did, right? And it became this team effort. We've excelled greatly in whatever it is that we put our minds to. And we were constantly getting better at it, right? That's the goal. But figuring out what it is that we could do with 4 moving parts has been like the funnest part, where there's different ways that we could go about even a 16, bro, right? Like, we could just split it into 8s, but we could do it in 4 different ways, 16 different ways, like, bro, and right, these infinite potential is just great, and it was a great example of that for sure. Prendelo is gonna be a banger.
And these guys, bro, are fucking ill as fuck in their own departments, bro. Like they all have a force about them that I knew when I met them, And when we got into music, I realized the depth of how their craft is. And so I know their strengths, man, and I see greatness in every one of these motherfuckers, bro.
Thank you, man.
So when it comes to making music, man, we have definitely grown together. I call it hitting the gym, you know, because we freestyle together. I say, nah, motherfucker, you're late. You freestyle this whole song and don't repeat a goddamn word. And I don't want to hear no bridges in your freestyle. I don't want to hear you say motherfucker a bunch of times or whatever, right? And so far as me, you know, I love music. I've always you know, I'm not going to go over my exercises, but yes, songs come out of fucking the ether, man. And when you link up with your boys and it's kind of like, bro, have you ever been hella hungry and you get to the restaurant and then your plate's coming and you start doing the little fucking hunger dance? You're like, oh, I'm fucking hungry. It's kind of like that, dude. Because when you link up with the boys, you know what I mean? And you got a slapping ass beat in front of you, it's kind of like, oh, here's the meal, motherfuckers. Yeah. Now we're going to eat. Yeah. The ideas and the juices flow. And if there's one thing I learned, man, is the power of chemistry. I was a solo artist for so long. Yeah. And I had bands and shit in the past. But when I met Homeboys, you know, this is the first group band that I've had that is all everybody on the mic. I'm used to just being by myself. So we share the creative process, bro. And each one of these fools is a specialist in their own department. And it's cool to see that mixture of ingredients cook up fucking songs. Like, we make songs like nothing, bro. We could go to the liquor store right now, bro, and have a song and a hook on the way back. I shit you not. Now, whether or not that fits the demographic that we're trying to hit as a group is a different thing. We might do some fucking back in the days Grease Lightning kind of song, bro, and be singing some stupid shit. Or we might be doing some storytelling shit or whatever. But we create together and we're comfortable with that. And the fact that we can talk shit to each other helps the fact of us making music. You know what I'm saying?
So this leads up to my next question. One by one, and it doesn't matter who it is, what is something that you've learned from each other?
Oh, bro.
Or from one of your mates?
Just on my own, from the three of them collectively, like, the constant belief in oneself is always tested, right? In day-to-day life, bro. But, like, the amount that we believe in each other, right? Like, in that, like, constantly bettering that is a huge force as well, I think, because already you believing in yourself is so extreme, it's, like, going to make it to where you propel yourself forward. But if you have three other like-minded individuals, whatever, X amount more people believing in you too as well, like, that's a huge thing. And that's what we touched on is all our family and our loved ones and our significant others that believe in us as well. Like, that is a constant for sure, I would say, that I'm always reminded by them and learn to do more of, for sure. Dude.
I like that.
He said briefly. No, I'm playing with you, dog. Nah, man, one thing I learned about these homies is how to have fun with it again, man, and how to let go, how to be a team player, man, how my actions and how I talk to everybody affects the outcome of everything, and how important it is to live the advice that you're trying to give your group. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, what? Say that again.
Yeah.
I can't just be sitting here talking shit if I'm not the one motherfucker. Like, I learned to live what I talk about, man. And if I'm trying to motivate my team and if we want to take it to this next level, I learned I got to embody that first. You know, I mean, how can I be over here expecting? I will never ask these guys to do something that I would not do myself. And we're 4 guys, and that's why we decided to split apart all these jobs, and we're about to take over the world because we understand we're 4 dudes and that we can all split up all these jobs, bro. And we see Darkroom as like this other entity that's above us. Darkroom is our boss, and we're all employed by Darkroom. So what can we do for the team? And that's what I learned with these guys is how to be more a team player, how to take criticism, and, you know, on top of all the music shit, you know.
That's the chosen one right there,
man.
Julius.
I mean, dope shit. My boy, the only thing I would tell you guys that I learned from the homies right here, you know what I mean, is how to actually let go of emotions, man, you know? Because I'm the type of guy where I don't have the homies where I can, you know, talk to about problems. You know what I mean? I don't have homies. I don't have. I'm not close to my brethren. I have a sister and a brother, and another sister, and I'm not close to them where I can talk to them about my problems. You know what I mean? And tell them, this is what I'm going through. This is how I feel, and this is what I expect you guys to tell me back. You know what I mean? I don't have that. When I met these guys, you know what I mean? They showed me that. Like, it was hard, bro, because I seen them. Like, I'm telling you straight up, bro. I met these guys, and they were open, and they were telling me straight up what they were going through, life fucking lessons. Like my lady's going through this, and I'm going through that, and we're fighting this, that, blah, blah, blah. And I was never open. I was like, it took me a while, you know what I mean? It took me a couple of weeks for me to open up with these guys, you know what I mean? But at a certain point, I opened up, and I started talking about my problems, and I think that's what kind of fucking set me and helped me get into a position where I can actually feel my brothers and have trust with them. You know what I mean? Because trust at the end of the day is what we're all looking for as a guy. You know what I mean?
Big time.
You know what I mean? We want someone that we can trust. We could tell our deepest, darkest secrets, and they will keep it to them, and they will not tell nobody about it. You know what I mean? You could tell them, hey, yeah, I did this, I did that, blah, blah, blah. We went through this mission, that mission. And they will not fucking tell nobody, bro. They'll keep it to themselves. That's what we're looking for. You know what I mean? And it's hard for a guy, because girls do that all the time, Like, they say it to themselves, And it's just a certain way that they talk, that they fucking have a certain communication.
Yeah, girls will fucking tell you what they did in front of you, and we still won't know what the fuck
we as
happened.
guys don't do that, you know what I mean? So when you find a group of people that you can open up and say what you actually feel and just feel comfortable and know that they're not going to fuck you over.
Fuck yeah.
That's what it's about, my boy. And I
love
think
these dudes, man. Straight up.
Carnales. I mean? And I think we had to get to that point in order for us to grow, and I think that's where we're at. We're fucking still talking about it, our problems, but those problems bring music, and those problems bring energy and emotions. And
real life shit.
And that's where we bring music after that, you know what I mean? So, hey, man, we're riding till we die, homie.
One thing I can thank these guys for 100% is, teaching me that not everything you think about yourself is the truth. I used to think of myself as way up here.
True.
When I was a solo artist. This man continuously fucking reminds me like an asshole, but it's okay. It's It's okay. I've admitted this so many times, Julius. And this man loves to just rub it in my fucking face. Yeah, true.
We need that.
But it's okay. I still love my brother. I still love my brother.
You know what I mean?
I used to think I was up here, and then I met them, and now I feel like I'm down here.
That's not good, but all right.
Motherfuckers thought they were dope until the beat came on.
It's okay.
And it said freestyle to this shit, dog.
Listen.
But we all grew together and we all hit the gym together.
It's okay. Because I felt like I was down here. Now I feel like I'm up here again.
Yeah.
And now they can all kiss my ass.
That's right.
Because my confidence is back up. Choo! And now they're all fucked. Now everybody's fucked.
I like that.
Nah. 100%. These men taught me that there's more than the vanity of this shit, When I was coming up as a young artist,
that's a big fact.
Young person, I was very vain about all the shit. Can I get viewed? Can I get signed? Can I get this? Can I get that? These three men right here, taught me how to genuinely fucking love this shit. Genuinely fucking love just
do it because you want it.
Doing it because you want to fucking do it. Do it because you actually love to be on stage. Do it because you love recording. Do it because you love being with these motherfuckers every Tuesday from fucking 6 p.m. to fucking 2 in the morning.
Yep.
Rapping, pushing our dreams, making sure that we can make something out of what the fuck that we do.
Hell yeah.
I'm so proud of these men. I thank you guys for everything that you guys have taught me. You guys are the epitome of what the fuck we would deserve.
True.
So
in conclusion, Julius,
I just want to say thank you.
Go ahead.
Just want to say thank you.
Conclusion. Thank you guys.
Man, real quick though, man, if you want to bond like how these dudes are bonding, just get you a pack of Pacifico and start singing.
That's all you need.
And you need a Jameson too.
There's two things that happen when you get drunk as men. You know what I'm saying? We either get drunk and love each other, or we get drunk and we fight each other.
And we fought.
Shout out to that.
What?
That's what it's about.
So yeah, man. In conclusion, man, like I love these guys, man. We've been through a lot as a group. We're a fairly new group. We've been around for 2 years. Plus
still new though.
And we're still working the kinks out, but I think we got to the core of what we want, bro. And we are all committed, bro. Yeah. And I say, if you're not committed, then let it be known right now. If you don't comfortable with the way these lyrics going, say it now. If you're not comfortable with this beat, say it now. If you're not, And so I think we all lead by example. We all try to give our 100% for the dark room, who is our fucking boss. You know what I mean?
And I think we're in a pivotal point where we're like switching up our routines, switching up our attack mode. You know what I mean? And try to better at it. Because I think we've hit attack mode where we're too comfortable with it, you know what I mean? And I think we've talked about it enough where we're trying to switch it up and do something different, go harder, go gnarlier, drop more music, drop more
Did just say gnarly?
Gnarly, my boy.
I heard it too.
Man, we're surfing right now, my boy. We're surfing.
Already we're doing what we love, but we're trying to make it where it's undeniable, right? Like at the highest level, bro.
It's too late for that. Y'all are, for real. Y'all
you already said it.
Fucking-niable. I wasn't up there for no reason.
We really appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
Like what? Y'all
watch this.
Like how, dude? Y'all was up there seamlessly.
But guess what, Julius? When we get back to the studio, we all ain't shit.
Yeah.
I don't care how fucking we won the competition.
He brings us back, bro.
Hey, to keep it a buck with you, bro, even I ain't shit. I wake up every morning and I'm like, God damn, I kicked such a dope freestyle in my car last night. I can never top that. Fuck that. I'm going to try to top it. I ain't shit. And I go through a process of self-deprecation of myself when I try to implement a new discipline
a lot of self-love.
Whether it be I'm not trying to smoke weed, whether it be I'm not trying to drink, I call myself a bitch. I say you're fucking whack. Whatever I have to do to demean myself enough to make myself feel guilty enough in order to implement the new discipline. And I think that goes with our group is we have many victories, man, and they're small victories, but I don't ever want to approach it from the point of fucking we are the shit, dog. Then we stop growing, bro. So we got to nitpick on all the little.
We're forever students, man. Forever
and this guy is the one that'll check us, bro. If we get too cocky, you know what I mean? If we get too excited, we're talking too much shit about our fucking music, he'll be like, hey, bring it back down, my boy.
But in the healthiest way, right? In the most constructive way. Like, we all look to each other and hold each other accountable. And I think that's what it is as well. Like, it goes hand in hand because we are able to back our own shit up, man. Like, it's...
Hey, Julius, my bad, my dog. I don't know if we're gonna wrap up soon right now, but I really gotta take a piss right now. So
go ahead. I just want to end it with this. Let's end it with this. I want to end it with this, man.
You can kill that right there. We can wrap up right now.
You want it? We can end it. You want to end it?
We're gonna solidify the ending, man. I think I just want to end it, man. That I'm excited on this venture that we're gonna go on as a group, bro. We've been on a crazy incline. We're implementing a new discipline in our groove. We got a fucking new album in the works that is fire, bro. We got 4 singles, and I don't think we ever had this many songs that are singles all in their own right.
Yeah.
And so I look forward to this next fucking chapter in Darkroom, man.
Same.
With new disciplines,
man.
Bro.
Yeah.
All right.
And we reinventing our shit and yeah, we call ourselves whack and we nitpick all the little fucking imperfections in our set because if I learned anything, bro, once you're comfortable with your style, you stop growing. You know what I mean? And there's always room to grow. And I don't ever want to feel comfortable with where we're at and these little accomplishments that we have. Because, for me, the ultimate goal is just to leave behind something that represents our full fucking capacity. And I want to accept nothing less.
The homie saying is we're whack as fuck, but come check our shit out.
We're whack as shit, but guess what? We're gonna be better next year. But for now, this is the level of whack we are. We're gonna be
real quick though.
And you can see us on
tell everybody
fucking
where they
worst
can
day.
find you.
Man, on all platforms, come steal our music. I'll send you the file, dog. Spotify, Instagram, all the social medias. My
THA
Adapt
the Dark Room.
It's THA the Dark Room 805. On that page, I promise you.
Right,
shout out Road Management one time. Wildflower is the motherfucking truth.
Thank you for that, Adaptive. And you can find him at Adaptive93 at Instagram. You can find our management at Rare MGT and my wife, Wildflower Jess, who is our manager. You can find me at Contramentus with a K. Let's go.
You can find me at crazy P1_P1P3, or you can find me at The Dark Room, THA Dark Room 805. That's where we're at.
Okay, I'm going to actually say it right. THA Dark Room 805. Then you can find the entire group. This is Adaptive 93. This is Contra Menses. This is Crazy _ People. And I am at T-Funk Music. You can find us on all streaming platforms. You can find us on all goddamn platforms.
And you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna fucking go body blows in this little baby ass bathroom. Fuck all these dudes, dog. We're gonna go fucking body blows.
Hey, let's do that freestyle.
Body fuck. Let's go.
Hey, also shout out to all the producers that ever believed in this.
Hey, I'm going with you first, Hack. Step up.
Slick Beats, PG Torres, motherfucking Awoken Giant, Cabral, The Real Miggy, Slick Beats again, FaZe.
Yeah.
Shout out all the homies. Hell yeah. Shout out Julie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know where we at? Tell your baby mama too. I love you, baby.
Tell your baby mama too. Hey man, real quick though, man, that has been the best ending so far on this show. Man, this has been another beautiful addition to the Realquicctho Podcast.
I love you.
You know what I mean? Big shout out to the Dark Room. Big shout out to T-Funk. Big shout out to Adaptive. Big shout out to fucking Contra. Big shout out to fucking Crazy. Man, you know how I get down over here. Yak Quiz. Ain't never no sunset. No, ain't never no sunsets. We always shining. And you can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.
Cada canción pintamos muros con la visión de cambiar el mundo. Traje la lumbre, terminamos instrumentos por costumbre. Estamos conectados.
Ah, that's crazy. Hey, real quick though.